Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. CV boy, good morning, bro. Good to see you, mate. Ginge, don't work too hard, brother. Don't work too hard. I don't know what it's like up there, Ginge, but it's a sunny day here. But the rest of the week doesn't look too promising. You know, I reckon the weather's going to be really bad, isn't it? Fucking hell. I fed up of seeing fucking rain, to be honest with you. Fucking depressing as fuck. Anyway, I hope everyone's okay. I thought I'd just chuck one out. Hey, Sanjay, good morning, mate. Good to see you, bro. Mr. VB Ricardo. Anyway, everyone's welcome. Everyone's well, not everyone, but most people are welcome. Yeah, oh, it's such a lovely morning. I just moved out the back living room into the front living room, and the sun is in right through the window. Yeah, I've done my chores, took the dog out. He's in the kitchen in his bed. He's doing time this morning. I took him out this morning and he fucking rolled all in fox shit again. Oh, he was covered in it. Jesus Christ. So he's on remand, he's in the kitchen. You know. Hi Amy. Good morning, Amy. Sun's out, yeah, sun's out. Yeah, it's a lovely morning. Yeah. Lovely morning. So yeah, it's not a lot going on. I haven't seen much going on, but thought I'd just come out and get the crew together, and have a laugh and see what transpires. Oh, he was buzzing, absolutely, and it's hard to get out to him, because you know what they do. They go down like and they really rub their shoulders and neck into it. So, but I wash his collar. There's all shite all over his collar. So yeah. So he's on remand in the kitchen now. He's usually in the back living room with me, but he's got to know when he's done wrong. Hey, Yogi mate, good to see you, bro. Hope you're well, Yog. It's what the hell is that? I've got to put my car in this morning. There's some rattling coming from underneath. I don't know what it is. Oh, what the fuck is on my t-shirt now? You only just put it on. It's my fucking bleach. I've been doing a bit of cleaning around the kitchen. So, yeah. Mrs. has gone out. She got a bowls match. So she's playing bowls today. And I got one tonight now because we had one Monday. We won. We had one last night. We won. So let's hope it's a that check tonight. But yeah, it's good. I'm not worried about the price of what the car's going to cost. It's got to be done. I've just been looking at Auto Trader again, thinking of changing the car to something a bit more economical. Although it's this one, I've got the one is a 2 litre, and the one I'm driving mostly is for the dog is a 1.6, but it uses more fuel than the 2 litre. It's really thirsty fucker. Yeah. Yeah, he's good. He doesn't go far. He won't. If I call him, he's back straight away. I don't need a whistle, nothing like that. Hey, plastic mate, how you doing? A donkey? A donkey? He ought to know better. The old ones are the best. I've just been listening to some of the stuff. What's plural for goats? Goats. Goats is the plural. Otherwise, it'd be goat for singular, wouldn't it? Goats eat anything, yeah. Eat anything. Good to clear a garden up if you've got a goat. A couple of goats in there and eat all the brambles, everything. 1.4 Stevie drinks the juice. 1.6 million, and it's way thirstier than the 2 litre. Way thirstier. And now the price that I said the other day when I come back from down the caravan, I went down. It was £1.29 going down. When I was coming back a couple of days later, it was £1.39. They're robbing bastards. I don't know why we're not using the North Sea and whatever it is they fucking do. It's not the North Sea, it's for fucking gas, isn't it? You dull bastard, Ty. Yeah. A flamboyance of flamingos. Yeah. It's so I'm waiting for the call. I dropped the car off about 8:30. He said bring it down early, so I took it down. I forgot to mention check the tyres on it, because I think that I might need new back tyres on it. So pour rapeseed oil on top of your food and see what happens. I don't know. I suppose a lot of people can remember, going back a good few years. All the big heavy, big diesel engines, people were using red fuel, like they still do that today. But then they went on to LPG gas, and that was very, very cheap. But as soon as a lot of people started using it, then they put the price up, So you can't win with the fuckers, man. You can't win. They've been diluting petrol with rapeseed oil, have they really? Oh, a murder of crows, yes, a murder of crows, absolutely. Hey, Susie, hope you're well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, murder of crows, you're spot on, Sanj. Murder of crows, you're spot on, yeah. They've had a massive amount of gas up north. We need to start getting it out here, The citizens of the UK always being fucked and dry. Good, it's a good, fucked and dry. But I'm sure I was listening to something about Starmer bringing in some sort of law now that you're not allowed to say anything to the Muslims. He thinks the Muslims are being persecuted. You can't raise a British flag or wear anything with a flag on it because it seems to be offensive. What a load of bollocks, isn't it? It's time they got their act together. And if people don't use this opportunity when it comes around to vote these fucking assholes out, then no good moaning about it then. I've said to many of my friends who said they don't vote, I said, if you want to change it, get off your fucking ass and get and vote. It's the only way it's going to fucking change. Hi, Chris. How you doing, brother? You want to come up for a chat? I'll stick a link out. See if I can do it again, because it keeps on playing bollocks, doesn't it? I think it worked once out the last 6 or 7 times I've done it. I was lucky enough to have that. Come on. Oh, YouTube rejected. Right. So what I want to do is just highlight that. And copy. And see if I can put that in YouTube. So I'm going to have to do the old fucking thing now, paste the old thing. Try it again. Copy. There we are. And see if I can pin that or it's going to go somewhere. No, see? Every time I go to come on it, fucking, what a bastard. Hey, DT to the rescue. Cheers, DT, bro. Hope you're well, brother. I'll see if I can pin that now, DT. Pin message. There you go. Yeah, it's at the top. DT's name's on it, but don't worry about it. That should bring you through, Chris. I shall get you through. Morning, Tammy, mate. Good to see you. I will never come form. Good morning, mate. Hope you're well. I hope everyone's well this morning. Um, yeah. Johnny Wong, how you doing, brother? Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, it seems. I think YouTube has gone a little quieter. Thank fuck. You know, not seeing the usual people on, but yeah. Andrew J, if you're listening, I hope you're well. I hope you put the bottle down, brother. Get back on it. You know you can do it. Yeah, it's just one of those quiet mornings. Like I've got a lot going on. Like I said, she's out bowling. I thought I've done all my chores, done hoovering, cleaned the kitchen. You know, washed the dog. Took the car to the garage. I thought that's enough. No, fuck it. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to the Borough games now, and they're winning. Wow. Hello, Bright. The Jones Plantation, Larkin Rose 676K views. What is that about, Bright? Do you want to elaborate on it? Government explained man against the state. Yeah, well, it is. It seems that there's a lot going on now, isn't it? You know, it's fucking things are getting out of hand now. The way this government is doing it. Listening to the TV this morning that I don't know what minister he was. I know he was Labour. I don't know what his title was, but he was saying about introducing uh, ID cards voluntary. Of course, if that comes in, then you know next step it's going to be a permanent fucking thing, isn't it? You know, and we don't want it. We just don't fucking want people controlling our lives. Hello, Christopher. Chris. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He was slow to react. Then I'm gonna put my banner up. The only one I got available to me. Chris,
Tyrone?
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Tyrone?
Yeah, I got you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you are. What's
Yeah.
happening? Yeah. What's going on?
Well, God, yeah, shit's be happening in mold, Tyrone.
Is
The
it?
migrants are be chasing school kids and following two women home.
Is that true now, or is it something you've heard?
Yeah, it's true, yeah. Yeah, I might go to mold next week.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
God,
was going to ask.
yeah, yeah, it's not far
Um,
from me, but yeah, yeah, people don't want that kind of behaviour.
no, not at all, Chris. No, no, it's abhorrent. It's abhorrent. I was
Yeah,
going to ask you, Chris. How do you
I
enjoy
just
the
put a
game?
video up on.
All right. You put a video up on the
Yeah, I
channel, is it?
enjoyed it. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, about mold. Yeah.
Did you get to meet anyone in the football?
Yeah. I just seen he was he never played, but I think he was on the bench. Cole Palmer.
Oh, was he there? Was he? I didn't see him there.
Yeah, yeah, he was. I think he was on the bench.
All right.
Yeah, he never
I
played, but yeah, most of the Chelsea players played.
I think you were robbed, Chris. To be fair,
Yeah,
you know, offside. I mean, I think the offside rule is ridiculous. If your nose is in front of another player offside, it should be the full
yeah,
body. You know, that should be offside. If
yeah.
your full body's
And
in
we
front
should
of
have
the
got a
last player, then you're offside.
yeah, we should have got a penalty. Um, yeah, well, the Chelsea players aren't bonded.
Well, as Johnny Wong said, I ate Scottish pride bread for the last night. The crust is still there. I still love. What's it done to everything? That's the thing, mate. What have they done to everything? Let's get rid of that. get rid of that. Yeah. So yes, Chris, I thought it was a penalty and all, mate. I thought it was definitely
Yeah,
a penalty. I mean, they give it. If that was a Premiership game, they would have give it.
yeah. It's weird. They never give. Well, it only was it only was a foot, not a foot at all, offside,
Yeah.
and they don't give the penalty. Yeah, Wrexham got robbed.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said to Tubbs, I'd rather concentrate on the league.
Oh, they lost. They lost last night, didn't they?
Yeah, they lost last night. Yeah,
Well, how can they play as good as that against Chelsea
yeah,
and then fucking lose to a? I don't get it,
yeah,
Chris. I don't get it.
yeah. No, mate. Unless they're tired. Yeah. Well, and they're playing Swansea City on Friday.
Yeah, yeah. That'll be a good game now, well, because they both
Yeah,
good. Swansea's a good football inside. They're not getting, don't get the amount of goals, but they're good at holding the ball, good at passing. Yeah. Johnny says I
yeah.
think what was the coach.
Yeah. I hope West Brom does Wrexham a favour tonight.
Who they playing, Chris?
Southampton.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Southampton trying to catch Wrexham up. I'd be happy with a draw tonight.
Right, you're talking in riddles again. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris,
God,
you need it.
yeah, you thinking this YouTube's been mad since the last few days?
I am. Well, I haven't been on it.
No, I just caught up with it.
Hey, Megan,
Oh, yeah, I
how
just
you
seen
doing?
that. Yeah, Gypsy Dave, he's been getting
Hey.
shit. Beyonce and AK, he got shit too off Gamer.
Oh, that was a few days ago, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, AK was going to cut himself with a knife.
Yeah, so I was seeing that clip, Chris, on the channel. I was on. Is it the guy called Beep Beep or something? Is it?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
I don't know the
and
man. I don't know the man, but he was
yeah,
fast asleep, wasn't he?
yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, you think it's disgusting the way Beyonce's getting treated?
Oh yeah, everyone's the way everything's getting done. It's disgusting, Chris. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's too much
God,
bullshit going on. Hey, Bruce, mate, how you doing?
yeah, God, he went, yeah, yeah, I seen he went all the way to Scotland and he walked past Beyonce.
That's that's most probably hearsay, Chris. I don't think it's true.
No, no, I seen it on Beyonce's channel.
I don't think it's true. I don't think it happened, Chris. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he said that, but I don't think it happened.
Yeah. Yeah. God. Yeah. Liverpool to Scotland is going to take you like 6 or 7 hours. You just go walk past someone. You're just wasting your time.
That's why I don't believe it, Chris. That's why I don't believe
No,
it.
I will drive 6 hours to walk past someone. And
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
it's just been a mad one.
Yeah.
Since
Let
the
me
last
just
few days.
let me just answer Min's thing. If someone is threatened to self-harm, maybe they shouldn't be on YouTube. I agree with that, definitely. If it can't blame anyone else. But I think on that line, Min, it was the host was fast asleep. I'm not blaming the host, but there should be other people running the platform if he's going to drop off. But it seemed to be free for all, and especially Gamer attacking him. And I think with his issues with his drink and whatever else he's got going on in his head, they just pushed him too far. And it happens. It does happen. But yeah, I agree. If somebody's that frail, then this is not the platform for them. It's a bad place to be, because once somebody knows your weakness, he'll keep attacking it. Unless he's going to do something about it, which is the best thing to do. Do the right thing, use the right channels. No place for fucking bullying or fucking anything. Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
Chris. What was you saying, pal?
No, I just saying. Yeah, I feel sorry for AK. It has to be more than that. Put a knife to yourself.
Yeah. I mean, obviously he's frail, Chris. I think I can't
He
speak
must be
for the
having
man, but
problems at home,
he's
and
yeah.
Gamer, he doesn't help. He likes to stir it.
Hey, Hester, how you doing,
Yeah.
bro?
What do you think about Gamer?
Oh, I don't think much about him, Chris. To be
Yeah,
honest, I've got no
yeah,
time
he
for
was a
him.
bloody idiot.
Did you see the clip, then, Chris?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I've seen it now. Yeah,
yeah, bloody. Yeah, you know someone's got a knife. You know to stop.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Until something happens, Chris, then it's all a joke and everything, and you know,
Yeah,
until
yeah. I
something
think
actually
Gypsy
happens.
Dave phoned AK up
Yeah, I think so.
to talk him out of it.
Yeah, I know. I think it was it Axel or somebody came on to Dave's and said, "Can you get out of him?" You know.
Yeah,
I,
yeah. And Gamer came on.
well, says it all.
Yeah, Gamer came on Gypsy Dave's. He had a check.
Well,
Yeah,
we've seen it before, Chris. Going back a couple of years ago with AJ Smith. He was in the wrong place. He's in the wrong state of mind.
yeah,
He'd taken apparently he took an overdose, and so they had one of the hosts to ring for an ambulance to get to him. Going back a couple of years ago. So people think they're strong in the in the brain. The mind is strong, but it can crack and break, and when it does, you could be damaged or do damage. It's a thin line, Chris, between sanity and insanity. I think. You know. Axel wouldn't have been so concerned if he hadn't have phoned about with beep beep. I've never, see, I've never been over that. I never listened to beep beeps. I just when he came across and spoke about it, then I thought I'd pop over and have a look, and I can see Gamer going at him
yeah,
because he was on about sticking a knife in his stomach, in his gut or something, and Gamer's like, "Go on, stick it, do it, do it, do it,"
yeah, yeah. But yeah, yeah, Tyrone. Some of these people, they got problems in life. They're not like me, are you? Or some people in the chats.
Well,
Some of these people got the addiction problems.
there's a breaking point to everyone, Chris. No matter how sane you are or how strong-willed or what, there's always a breaking point, Chris. And
Yeah.
when you
Oh,
hit
yeah.
that
No,
bit,
I've seen. Yeah,
God knows.
I've got no addictions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and most of the people have got addictions in the chats. Well, you got the addiction problems. Yeah, sometimes you go do stupid things.
Of course, I agree with you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Um, yeah, I just saying. Yeah, I hope AK is all right. Yeah, I know he's
Yeah,
got a
Sandra.
drink problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Is Andrew okay, Tyrone?
Well, I think he's got his own demons to sort out, and
Yeah,
we know that. I mean, in his situation, Andrews, he's done so. 2 years he was off it, and
well,
he got a few little breakdowns on it. But that's part of the course. You will have those
yeah,
slip ups along the way.
yeah,
But
yeah. Someone always has to piss you off in real life, and you do something stupid.
yeah, it's one of the hardest things
Yeah,
to kick is the old alcohol. It's if you're an alcoholic, and Andrew wouldn't mind me saying this because he was an alcoholic. He still is because once you're an alcoholic, I think you're always an
yeah.
alcoholic, and it's
Well,
just having that one
yeah,
drink that can take you back to it, And
yeah. You never know. He might have he might be on the piss at night. I bet he hasn't done nothing since. What?
the thing is, it only takes a little bit to push him to having a
yeah,
drink or taking drugs. And if you were trying to get clean off drink or drugs, and something happens in your life that just pushes you that little bit further, and then you want that relief, and they
yeah,
find the relief by either getting drunk or getting high
yeah,
or whatever. Chris,
yeah. I know. Yeah,
it's just a human
but
thing, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. Drink on drugs makes it worse. You might forget about it for a few hours while it comes back.
Yeah. Like it's this banter they had, Nathan and Andrew. They were going. Nothing really nasty, but they were, calling each other names for a while. But
Yeah.
it's like I class Andrew as a friend, and I'd never turn my back on a friend.
No,
You know what I mean?
I just saying that. Yeah, yeah. Andrew's he sound.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I like Andrew. Yeah, well, I'd seen that he's. Yeah, I'd seen yeah, yeah, he's not a bad person. I'd seen he's probably had a relapse.
yeah.
Yeah, he's probably okay now.
Hmm. Well, hopefully he's back and getting it together again.
Yeah, get him back. Yeah, he's probably back to normal now. Uh,
Uh, Min says, I believe if you are struggling with anything in real life, don't bring it to YouTube for others to take the blame for your actions.
Oh yeah, yeah. You do have a relapse. Yeah, don't come onto YouTube or you had the what saying that y- y- uh, either you haven't got no problems. Yeah, everyone gets pissed off sometimes. Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
just
yeah,
stay off.
of course. Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
get pissed off sometimes, Tyrone, and me.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
of course. It's human
and we
nature.
haven't got no addiction problems. Yeah,
It's
you
human
just stay
nature.
off here.
Hmm. I know it's difficult because I think some people come here because this is the only place they can express themselves, and
Oh yeah, yeah, and they don't
perhaps
talk.
they can't what they want to say they can't say to somebody in real life, so they
Yeah,
express themselves
they're
on
probably
YouTube where
embarrassed.
they're a hidden face and just a screen with a few words typed up, and it's hard. I suppose it's hard for people. And people live on their own, perhaps. If
Yeah,
like Andrew's on his own. I mean, it's. I think it could be a good place for him if he was, you know, if people
yeah,
will just leave him be.
yeah. And I suppose you need to talk to someone. Yeah, don't talk on here. Talk on the phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the thing. Once you come on here and you open up about anything, then that gives
yeah,
you as a weak point, and that, hey Laura, how you doing, girl? And that then with that
Laura.
weak point, people will take advantage of that, and they'll try and bring you down with it. So you've
Yeah,
got to be, right in the head. Oh,
yeah,
like I've seen people, a lot of people say, Chris, they come in here and they say, oh, so and so saying this in the chat, so just block them. You won't see what they say, and then
yeah,
you won't get their thoughts in your head. Block them.
yeah,
Simple. It's a
yeah,
simple tool to block someone.
yeah. Yeah,
Just
yeah,
block
like
them.
I said to, yeah, like I said to Ginge and Tubbs. Well, in real life, I see, well, in real life, I see normal people. Some, yeah, sometimes on here you get some idiots.
Laura Lewis says, hi, Chris and Ty. Everyone, yes, it's true. We all have addictions. Even you, Chris. For example, one of your addictions could be YouTube, Chris. You spend an awful lot of time on your and live streams.
Oh, yeah,
That's true,
yeah,
Chris.
I'm
That's
not,
true.
yeah, I'm not, doing
Forever
nothing.
flat.
Yeah,
I've been addicted to many things, and then now when I'm addicted to raise my boys into good men. Well, absolutely right, and that's a fantastic addiction to have. That's a
yeah,
fantastic addiction to have
yeah,
to bring these
yeah. I'd
children up
rather be addicted to
in good.
coffee and YouTube. Um, yeah, it's not going to kill me.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Oh my
But
God.
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not on here on Saturday. Yeah, I'm going out
Oh yeah, where you going then?
at Liverpool.
Oh, you go. That's right. You're getting the last train
Yeah.
back. Hey, mate. How you doing, bro? Forever flat. Yes. The thing is, Chris. I mean, it's going to save you a fortune if you. What's an hotel up there overnight? Like 100 and odd
Well, the
quid.
cheapest could be £100 or £80.
Yeah, and what's your return train fare?
£15.20.
There you are. You're saving 85 notes straight away, you know. It
Yeah,
makes no sense to stay up
yeah.
there.
But saying that, I probably have to get a taxi. Well, I'm still saving about, well, I say about £65.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. Just don't get too pissed up. Huh?
Oh no, I have a good drink and a nice meal.
You only drink Carlin, or don't you?
What, Karen? And Stella.
Oh, you're on the hard stuff for Stella. Stella
Yeah.
Artois. You know,
Well,
I thought
yeah,
you were a
Stella's quite
Carlin boy.
nice.
I'm not fussy on the taste of Stella myself. I'm not
Yeah,
really a lover of Stella.
yeah.
So
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
not
like.
bad then,
I
don't
don't
worry.
like Foster's much. It's horrible.
There you are. Tammy says, happy 40th to Chris and Laura. Quite a milestone. Happy 40th. And Evie says, happy 40th, Laura Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said happy birthday tomorrow. Yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, man. Yeah. I got a free bus can't be asked. I've had one for a few years and I never fucking use it. I think I've used it twice all the time I've had it,
Yeah. Yeah.
which
Tell
was
me,
40.
do you get discount on the train sometimes?
We used to with it. I don't know if we still do with it, Chris. We
Yeah.
used to do it. We used to have a discount on the trains. Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit cheaper to travel by train, but on the bus, it's free, isn't it? You can travel anywhere
Yeah.
around Wales.
Yeah. And yeah, and it's free prescriptions too.
In Wales it is, yeah, but not in
Yeah, in
England. Yeah.
Wales. Yeah.
I don't know if it applies in Scotland, Ireland, free prescriptions. Perhaps the
I
people,
think
London
Scotland's
people.
got free prescriptions too.
There you
I'm
go.
not sure about Ireland.
I'm
Well,
sure.
Ireland, you have to
Oh,
pay.
good afternoon. Is it afternoon? Yes, just past the afternoon. Good afternoon, Ubers.
In Ireland, you have to pay to see a doctor.
Do you?
Yeah,
Bloody hell.
yeah. I sure it's €50.
How much? 15 or
50.
50? 50?
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus
Five.
Christ.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Uber's might no more.
That's a piss take, that is.
Yeah. Well, you need to see a doctor. You have to pay.
Bloody hell. Well, we're lucky. I mean, with my prescription, I got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6 items on my prescription every month. So if I was paying, I don't know how much it is in England for one prescribed medication. I don't know, £3 odd is this, something like that, £4 fiver perhaps. I don't know. I'd be paying 30 quid a month, something like that. I would.
Yeah.
So it's good that we get them free.
Yeah. Yeah.
DTs to
Yeah.
be
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good job. You get them for free. You know well.
Right. DT says in England, Chris, you can get free prescriptions if you're a diabetic.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, but no, I mean, not if you have a medical GP visit is €80. Fucking hell, Stevie boy. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of dough, isn't it? Huh? To see the dog.
What's €80 to see a doctor?
Yeah. Unless you
Wow, in Ireland.
without a medical card, it's €80.
Yeah.
It's £9.90 per item in England. Look, Christ, I'd be paying close to 60 quid for mine. Jesus Christ. I'd have to say fuck the tablets.
Yeah.
I'd have to suffer. 60 quid. Oh my God, it's crazy money, Chris. Yeah, forever flat. Yeah, I think you're right there. Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's true. Fucking hell, nice. Yes, indeed. Look at that. It's a lot of money to be, fucking hell. Yeah. Hi, Diga, mate. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. It's free for the sponges in society. It's only those people that worked get to pay. I think it's the same everywhere. I mean, they are well looked after, aren't they? I mean, the unemployed. There is work out there. It's one of my things. There is work out there if you're prepared to look. I'm not saying it's going to be great wages, but it is work if you're. But if you don't want to work, I mean, you won't fucking go, will you? As simple as that. And yeah, it tends to be
Yeah,
a case that you have a big family and then you stay on the old King Cole and live off the government.
yeah. You're right, Tyrone. Yeah, it's jobs out there, but they're not great jobs.
No, I mean that's true, Chris. I know, I understand that, but
Yeah, I see
I think
jobs
it's
all
a
the time.
feeling of I think it's a feeling of pride.
Yeah,
You're earning a wage. You got a bit of pride. You're going to work. You're getting up. You contribute to society rather than sitting around the place where you don't want. You're too lazy to get off your ass. I'm
yeah,
not blaming those people that don't get off their asses because they got it easy. They got easy ride. They're getting free money and they get more money all the time. So you don't blame them. There's no incentive. But if
yeah,
you already pride yourself, you get off your ass. You go out. You look for a job. You know, and earn a bit of dough and contribute to
yeah.
society. It's one of those
But
things.
yeah, 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 Tyrone. Yeah, people need better jobs.
What's Uber's on about? I bought without employing a foreign national. What have you bought, Ubers? Have I missed something there?
Yeah,
Anyway, I had to pay. I had to pay two and a half bags to replace the AdBlue tank in my Mercedes. It's higher end Mercedes and Deegan's though.
God, yeah. Yeah, Tyrone. I just seen that. Yeah, Uber's done 90 last week. 90 hours. God, 50. God, you have to be on drugs to do 19 hours.
19 hours. But
Yeah, yeah. Uber's done 90 hours last week. Uber's
that
said.
must have that must have just gone over the edge of his 90 working hours a week then, Chris.
Yeah, bloody hell. 50 hours is enough. What did bloody Uber's did? What does Uber's do, Tyrone?
Don't worry about it, Michelle. Don't worry about it at all. Hey, there's some nice little what are them dogs you got now? There's two down here together. They're a bit thin. They put into a kennels, a rescue centre. A dog and a bitch. They look a bit thin. One's black and tan, and one is your normal black. The other's like a red and red. The other colour. But they're two nice little things. 2-year old, but they won't separate them. They're looking for somebody to take them on. In Ark Rescue is called. Yeah. It's try working 90 hours a week in a steel mill. Huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Tyrone, yeah, what does what job does he do?
Oh, no.
God, 50 hours is too much.
Yeah. Well, I used to average around 60 or 70 hours, when I
Yeah,
was working, because I'd be on call out,
yeah,
So sometimes you didn't get out, sometimes you're out fucking every night and
yeah,
every day, all day and every night, But it's one of those things I didn't mind because I was earning good money and,
yeah,
set
yeah.
me up.
But yeah, it's looking bad in Iran, Tyrone.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. I just seen what yeah, George Galloway was saying. He said the Americans would defeat them, either on the ground.
They won't defeat them or they will defeat them.
They would.
They
He
would.
said Iran gave them a good hiding.
Well, I think
George Galloway was saying.
it's a thing. I think what it is, Chris, is I don't think Trump is going to let it slide. Because if they're going to put somebody back into power, that's
Yeah,
and it looks like they have put the son in of the Ayatollah, haven't they? So they're putting him back, and I don't think Trump will like that because he'll be the same minded and the same things going on. So I think he wants to get all them out and get somebody. There's a lot of people out there just want to live a normal life, and not be, they're
yeah,
not radicalized or anything. They just want a nice country for them to live in, and this is what they're hoping for in the end, I think.
yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know much about it.
What do you think about George Galloway?
I think he's a dick.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. He said they give Israel and America a good bloody hiding.
Yeah, but he wanted to get into power, didn't he? Because
Yeah,
he went in with the Muslims in the Muslims towns, didn't he? And
yeah,
that's why he got voted in that way, I think, didn't he? Hey, Sarah. Good afternoon, Sarah.
yeah. And God, yeah, and the Green Party and some of them are bunch of weirdos.
Oh, Chris, now you're
Yeah,
talking weird now, aren't you? They are
yeah.
pretty much
God,
uh,
yeah.
mad,
And they're just
mad,
mad.
mad,
Yeah.
just mad
Oh,
for them.
you vote for them. You have to be crazy.
Mm, yeah.
The Green Party.
Oh, I know, Chris. It's just,
I bet you get some stupid
mental.
people in Wales probably vote for them.
Yeah, it's true for our flat. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a
Oh,
nuts
yeah.
flat.
It's me elections in Wales soon.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, I'm just hoping all the people will get off their asses and get out and vote if they want to get this Labour government out of Wales. That's one step. Getting the Labour out of Wales, that's a good step.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look, sounds like you
it
talk
is,
about
though, it is.
Islam. You talk bad about Islam. You might get arrested.
Well, that's what this Keir Starmer's pushing, isn't it? That's what he's
Yeah.
pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, get him out of Wales is a good start, and then work on the rest of the UK. Then get him out of fucking Parliament. Get
Yeah.
him out there. Get him gone. Get someone
Yeah.
in this country to do what we think is right for the country.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's going to get so big in 3 years. Rupert Lowe.
Well, he's picking
He's
up.
big now. Yeah.
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 I mean, that's what I said the other day, Chris. That's why I say it's a pity that he was with Reform, right, with Farage, but they fell out, so he started this new party, right? So it's a pity they couldn't get together. I think that they got more chance of defeating the government as united together than two separate entities. And people vote. Some will vote for Reform. Some will vote for Rupert Lowe. So it's taking the votes away instead of combining all the
Rupert
votes.
Lowe said he's going kick a few million people out of the country. He's going to have the same system like America, like ICE.
Yeah.
God, yeah. Oh, saying that, I won't mind working for ICE. Kick all the scumbags out.
Good afternoon. Everyone here on the European Space Station says Bigelow be back out in the minute portion of the solar panels, all tubes of fictional careers. God.
Yes. I'd seen that the Labour Party did this a disaster. We lost our special relationship now with America.
Well, he's not doing a lot to keep us together. And no matter what people think about Trump, we need the USA to be on our sides because we've got no armed forces, Chris. The government's seen to that. Previous governments have seen to that, Chris. Our
Yeah,
fucking armed forces are fucking bare minimum.
yeah.
We
And they'd
couldn't
just
win a
be cut
fucking
back so
argument.
much. Yeah, and yeah, I just saying, yeah. What do you think about Starmer? He's not fit to be in office.
I think you're right, Chris.
Yeah, and the Labour Party.
I think
And
you're
they're
right.
destroying this. And they're destroying this country. And yeah, um,
But
people are just laughing
what I
at
see,
us.
Chris, I think there's a lot of Labour backbenchers now are starting to speak up, and they're not happy with the way things are going, so they're starting to speak up in Parliament.
Parliament. Yeah,
Ask about which brother, Tyrone, which brother, Bright.
yeah.
Tell us, please enlighten us,
And
Bright.
yeah, yeah. In the Welsh Parliament, Tyrone, they're not saying nothing.
No, well, they don't. They follow in suit, Chris, and you know,
Yeah, they're like sheep in there.
they're controlled by London, aren't they? So I'm
Yeah,
hoping reform will get in Wales. I mean, I don't see it happening. I think there's every chance of maybe I don't know. I don't think Labour will get back in,
yeah.
but
I think
Labour's might get back
I
in.
think
I don't
North
know.
Wales probably vote for reform.
But I think more. I think more people will be going for Plaid Cymru, which is the biggest mistake they'll ever fucking make.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Tyrone. Yeah, I seen you know, I went to see Pride Cymru,
Yeah.
a leader. Yeah, well, yeah, he
Yes.
seems
Yeah.
quite a nice man. But why he spoke to me like an idiot and two women.
There you go, Chris. Lying to your face, he was, Chris.
Yeah,
He was lying
uh,
to your face.
yeah, he said he cares about women's safety and kids. And a week after, you would um, you want more migrants in the country.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is a thing. He wants to bring more in, and he believes in diversity, and um, I don't, because obviously we can see it's not working. So,
Yeah, and diversity. What? Yeah, no wonder lots of white people are not getting jobs, good
this
jobs.
I don't think that's the case. It's nothing to do. It's
What?
not nothing
What?
to do with the
No,
color of
no.
people's skin, Chris, is it?
Yeah, what Jupiter's be saying, and Paul
Yeah,
Fopp,
but
and some
who?
people.
Yes, but Chris, I mean, I don't know what their politics are, but I don't. You can't bring people's color of their skin in. If you're British, Chris, it
Yeah,
doesn't matter what color you are, what ethnicity you are. It's got all to
yeah.
do with getting
Well,
work.
well, well, what do you think about that policeman in Manchester can't speak English proper?
Well, that's just that's something that I think, Chris, along those lines. I mean, how many people want to be in the police in this day and age, Chris?
Well,
It's just
yeah, no one.
you know, it's
Yeah,
so. I think they just bring in. I've seen videos on YouTube. I think I might have seen the one you're talking about. I think I've seen another one with a copper. He looked about 12, to be honest with you,
yeah.
and they were taking
Oh,
the
the
piss
blonde
out of him
one.
with the
Yeah,
pink on it.
yeah,
Very, he had a baby face, and so
yeah,
they're just bringing anybody in to make numbers up, I suppose, because I think years ago you had to be 6'2", I think, or something, or 6 foot
yeah,
and join the people, 5'11" or something like that. But now they'll take anyone in there,
yeah.
anyone.
And yeah, yeah, it's not a good job no more. But people only do it for like 12 months or 2 years, and they're gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's become like a prison service. Uh, People come, go. It's all the time. What you think? You think that's why I'm there struggling to recruit? It's not a great job no more. And
Yeah.
a two-tier police.
I wouldn't like to be doing that type of work, just not in today's climate.
No.
Um, Not just migrants, but illegal migrants put in hotels free of charge, charge the taxpayers in hotels, primary hotels near primary and private girls' schools. Make it make sense. There is no sense to it. whatever, mate. There is no sense in what they're doing,
yeah,
none whatsoever. But it's all like it's been going on for years, and I think everybody. I was a bit skeptical about what was saying. Said it's all pre-planned, but this shows that it is all pre-planned. You know, this is all pre-planned.
yeah. Yeah, Tyrone. Yeah, right. While a pagan ladies told me in Wrexham, it's Dirty Pack. I'm going bankrupt.
It is, I think it's closed, Chris. They've closed it.
Well, it's gone
The only, the
bankrupt. Yeah,
only, the only thing, the only worry in part now, Chris, is if they try and put migrants in there, who knows?
yeah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
laws could
Yeah. A
start
pagan
on.
lady said, yeah, they might get migrants in Dirty Pack.
They'll have a job, Chris. They'll have a, I think they give
Yeah.
up on that.
Yeah. Well, saying that, well, yeah, they do come back. Well, we need to stop it.
Yeah. Don't you
Yeah.
worry about that, Chris. The people
Even
down here
Wrexham
would
people
be,
need to go down there and stop it.
the people down here wouldn't have it, Chris. Let me tell you now.
Yeah.
They'll be on.
Yeah. And you could have some people from Wrexham to support you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, people from all around the country. Yeah. To stop it.
I don't know why it closed down. I don't know if it was the same owners that were trying to put migrants in there and people weren't supporting the hotel. But I think there were quite a few wedding parties booked in there, and things like that. They do a lot of wedding receptions there. So I
Yeah.
think he was saying there's quite a few of those was booked in, but now, like last time, they got to go looking elsewhere and try and find, yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's gone bust.
yeah, well, possibly.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that's a
I
pagan
don't think
lady
they were
told
doing a
me.
lot, I don't think they were doing a lot of trade as an hotel, Chris. I think they were relying mainly on like functions, birthday
Oh yeah.
parties, weddings and things like that. As an
Yeah.
hotel, it's not a big hotel. It's 80 bedrooms, right? So it's not
Yeah.
big, But
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't get it. This should have put on Booking.com and ads. Um, uh, you get people in every day. You're making good business.
oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think many local people to the hotel would have supported it, Chris, after what they tried to do,
Oh yeah.
Unless it was changed hands and somebody else took it over, then they would
Yeah.
have supported that, but not with the people that were trying to put migrants in there. They would
Yeah.
never have supported it.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose. Yeah. People don't like traitors.
Mm. Yeah.
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 And oh yeah. 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 I'd seen to Mr. D. Guards are struggling to recruit too.
In Ireland, yeah, the Garda, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, garden. Well, yeah, I suppose no one wants to be a copper no more.
No, I mean it's. I wouldn't say it's a good job, but I think you want to be of a certain kind of person to be a copper, because even back in the day.
Yeah,
Um, and it tended to be people going into that line of work. I'd never had many friends. See
yeah,
people like
and
loners.
yeah, yeah, and you think it's stupid getting new people all the time, and they're quitting.
Yeah, out of it. Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't think, Chris. I think they brought in, they do a couple of weeks training, they shoved out on the street. But
Yeah,
most
yeah,
you will see through some of most of the clips on here that they have no idea about the law or what the law is,
yeah,
and they're policing on feelings instead of the actual law these days. So it's
yeah,
all the cock.
yeah. Yeah, it's got yeah. The justice system's gone to cock. Yeah, and they get jobs. And they're gone after 12 months or 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't have new coppers all the time.
I think there's certain jobs, because nobody wants these days, like prison, like prison
Well,
officers,
yeah,
prison
yeah,
warders,
yeah,
prison
prison
officers, and
work and
others,
being the copper.
There's got to be a certain
Um,
type of person to do that work, I think.
yeah, but yeah, you might get some nice people, and they don't stay, and they're gone after 12 months. What the nice ones? And yeah, well, what do you think about jury service? There might be um, yeah, it looks like they done the vote last night. They're trying to stop jury service.
Yeah, I've seen
Tyrone.
that, Chris. I think they were talking about that this morning, and I think that's not the right thing to do. You
No,
should be
it's
judged by your peer. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, one man to make a decision is just wrong. You've got to have the jury to make a decision on anything.
yeah,
If there's
and
one person, if it's just a
yeah,
judge doing it, he's gonna
yeah,
fucking. It's just wrong. I mean, you see
yeah,
what Argument
yeah.
says. Migrants and refugees don't come to this country to rape children. These boat soldiers with no family are invaders to take the country down from within. Now, there's always been a line of thought in a lot of people argument, mate. There's always been a lot of things, and I think that more and more people are thinking down that lines. And I said, I think a couple of lives back that I was listening to Ant Middleton. Now, I think most of us know Ant Middleton as he was one of the presenters of SAS Who Dares Wins, and he had the bullet for speaking up about something. Hang on, Chris.
Oh yeah,
And he was speaking to people being interviewed, and he reckons 2027, then all these sleeping cells will be taking action in this country, and around Europe, and the rest of the world. So I think him being an old SAS person, he must be getting some information from his mates in the SAS to get this type of information. I'm assuming that, but what he's saying is that it's 2027. That's when it's going to all kick off. So there you go, Chris. What do you want to say, mate?
yeah. No, I was saying yeah, I don't mind Ukraine refugees. They don't cost trouble. These people on the boats they cost trouble every day.
I think
But
it's
yeah, but what a pagan lady said to me,
Eric.
she doesn't like Ukraine refugees. She said women they go after people's husbands and boyfriends. Yeah, yeah. I
Get
said,
in there, Chris. Get in there, Chris. Fill your boots
yeah.
up.
She said they go after British men. I said, I said to a pig lady, I said some of these Ukraine women are smart.
What do you say? Send one my way.
Yeah, yeah. I said I won't mind going with one. God, some of them are smart women.
Uh, Fill your boots up, Chris. I mean,
Yeah,
there is a difference just between what's going on now. I've
yeah,
said this. I don't know how many times, dozens and dozens times over a couple of years. I've said about immigration. I personally would welcome any immigrant coming to the country that's coming from a war-torn country or
yeah,
fleeing from
yeah. Like
persecution. Yes,
Ukraine.
they are genuine refugees. Because what's happening now is they're not refugees. That's the issue. This is
Yeah,
this is something started by Angela Merkel, right, and the
yeah,
EU going way back, and it's got out of hand. It's been pushed now, and some people
yeah,
think it's more of a directive about depopulation and
yeah,
taking. They want to stop Britain being British, and I would imagine in any other European country,
yeah.
I've
And
seen videos of radical Muslims speaking about this immigration, saying that this is stage three of what they've been planning, and it's all to do
yeah,
with coming in here and all to do what they were saying is, but it's not me saying, it's what they were saying on the video,
yeah,
that obviously the Muslims have a lot bigger families than your average British white
yeah,
person does. If they have one children, maybe a Muslim's family will be 4 or 5 kids. So in
yeah,
time you'll be outbred in the country in a way.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
stage
Yeah.
three, he
To be
said.
also,
So
yeah, it's not time to give up on the country. Yeah, but yeah, I just wrote restore to get in.
yeah, Laura's
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
Laura's
but we
birthday.
haven't lost our country yet.
No, we haven't, Chris, and I think more and more people are fighting back now and getting out there. This
Yeah,
has been going
yeah,
on for a long. I believe it's been going on a long time, and I honestly believe
yeah,
it's premeditated, Chris.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
pre-planned.
and the Labour Party. You talk about Islam, you go get arrested. Well, I think everyone's going to get arrested then.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You're not going to stop me talking about it.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I'm not gonna, let me just say, Rick, I thought Laura's birthday was a couple of days ago. Is that true, Chris, or is it today?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday, there you are.
Yeah.
It was yesterday, Rick, mate, yesterday. Unless you live in well, maybe Australia. And, that'll be tomorrow, won't it?
Yeah.
I think it'll be tomorrow there. I don't know how it fucking works.
Yeah. And,
see what Deegan says. Ty, it's the Kalaji plan being pushed, funded by the Jewish people. That's Mr. Deegan thinks. But there is a lot of stuff going on in that train of thought, that plan you just mentioned there, Mr. D. There's a lot on YouTube about that. It's one of those things. This country, they reckon, it's not just the UK that's suffering with it, is it?
Yeah.
We know what Ireland's like. I think they made 500,000 immigrants residents in Spain, and just not so long ago. I'm not saying they're all of Muslim origin or whatever they are, but I think it was 500,000 they said, and I think that they landed on shores all around Europe, Greece and everywhere else, But it's there's a big difference between a refugee and economic. They're calling them economic migrants, but a lot of people's train of thought is that they are people of a fighting age, and it is an army being brought in, But who knows? Who knows the truth? We only know, Chris, when the shit hits the fan,
Yeah.
If it's ever the fan.
Well, yeah, as people are saying, that it's sleep
yeah, poor cells. Brother. Good to see you. Sleeper cells, yes, that's what they say, Chris, yeah.
Yeah. And, well, it kicks off.
Yeah. Right. Now, let's get off the migrants and everything else, Chris. What else we got to talk about? How's your free food? How's your free food coming? You getting sick?
PD, he's back.
I've seen was on with Mr. Deegan, not Mr. Deegan, sorry, Deegan, mate. He was on with Ubers the other night. He was on with Ubers the other night. Do you see that? Did you?
Yeah, I seen so much. I thought, God, he's back.
Camera on or off, Laura? I got you. There, you're coming on now. There you go then.
Hey,
nice day in the garden there.
Oh, I have to come outside, love. I can't be doing me being indoors when the sun's out like this. You've got to get out in it if possible. So it's got to be done. Look at that sun. Look at the sky. Yes. Come on, spring. I need my vitamin D. We all do. Oh, hello. How are you doing, Tyne? How are you doing, Chris? Hello.
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Good. Let me just hang on.
I'm glad you come up. You could chat, but I got to make a cup of tea for myself.
Yeah, no worries, love. Not a problem. Oh, how you doing, Chris? You're good.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Did you have a good birthday yesterday? Yeah.
I did, thank you. Yes, it was lovely. We we celebrated with just some close family on Sunday last week, so that was lovely. Mum made a beautiful meal and a beautiful birthday cake. She really did. It tasted absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. In fact, I've just remembered I've got a slice of that left in the fridge I need to have soon. So I'll be having that when I can. And yeah, I spent most of the day just like communicating with people backwards and forwards, saying thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the gifts I got as well. I was surprised by a couple of people as well that totally took me by surprise through YouTube as well. One of my YouTube friends I've known for a long time off here sent me something for my birthday, which I'm not going to say at the moment. I might do in the future, we will see, but it's between me and them, and I don't know if they want me to repeat it either, to be honest with you, but they sent me something very nice for my birthday. Yes. Thank you. You know who you are.
You had some phone calls too, yeah?
Yeah, I was going to say, obviously, I had some phone calls coming in, Chris, you phoned me as well, sweetie pie. So thank you. Chris John right over here, I have to say. bless his heart and soul. Hi, everyone in chat. I can't see chat at the minute. I can barely see the screen. He rang me up yesterday, wished me happy 40th, and he sent me a birthday wish in a message as well. So thank you, Chris, sweetheart. You made the effort. You really did. So thank you, mate. Because some people who I thought might have just said happy birthday, Laura, who I've said happy birthday to a few times over the years when it's been their birthday and I've known them from here, nothing at all. Nothing at all. So I'm surprised with a few people, but then other people have like been amazing. So you know who you are. Whoever sent me a birthday wish yesterday or today, thank you so, so much. I really do appreciate you taking time out of your day to wish me happy birthday. So, but I am now officially the big 40, guys. I'm in Club 40 with Chris.
Yeah,
Mum. Oh, dear, how's work been for you then?
It's okay, but I'm going out on Saturday.
Awesome. That's the Liverpool, Liverpool.
I'd sing, have a nice meal, have a few drinks, and come back home.
Fair dues. Right,
well, it's cheaper to come back home. It's only 40 minutes away. Why stay in the hotel?
Exactly, mate. It makes no sense. If you can get the last bus or the last train home, you do it, don't you? But it's going to save you a good few quid and save you having to book a hotel room last minute and all that jazz, or pay stupid fares to get home in a taxi.
I'd rather pay a taxi fare instead of a hotel.
Oh,
get the last train home, takes you 40 minutes and get a taxi.
Yeah, Mum, definitely. Especially because you're not that far away as well, so makes sense, doesn't it? And they charge an absolute arm and a leg for taxis. Yeah, Mum. But hope everyone in chat's doing okay. Really can't see anything. The wind's blowing now, flipping heck. Crikey, Joey's picking up the wind here now. Do you know what? I'm just going to have a little, hopefully the signal will stay. I'm just going to have a little walk around the garden, a little hobble around. And because I've not been round here properly for a good few months now, with it being winter time. It's just been too cold and too damp and too wet. And so we've had the odd sunny day, of course, which we have had some winter days, I have to say, flipping heck. So I'm going through a fucking jungle now. Just going down this little path that my dad's made. Go around here.
Laura, have you spoke to Beyonce, is Beyonce okay?
I haven't heard from him since I heard from him, when was it? I think at Gypsy Dave's a few days ago. And I think he's all right,
What do you mean? I'd seen that it's not fair. Beyonce's be getting shit.
Yeah, he does get shit at times, and it's not fair at all. You're right. He does get shit for no reason sometimes, or for backing the right people, you know.
Is Beyonce okay?
I'm sure he's fine, mate. Just don't listen to all this the idiots, do you know what I mean, that you mentioned before. The scumbags, mate. They're not even worth your time a day. But as far as I'm aware, Beyonce's okie cokey. I'm sure he's all good in the hood, but obviously he's got a lot going on, with his family and stuff. He works, he's got a family, he's got grandchildren to help out and look after. So, similar to like we do, with our grandchildren or my nephews, So I understand, I really do. There's a lot going on. And but Beyonce's awesome. You know what he's like. He's a funny guy. And he stands his ground.
I think, Beyonce just makes me laugh. But Beyonce, I think Beyonce be okay. Beyonce likes to. He's always taking a piss. He's joking.
Yeah, but of course, he stands his ground when he needs to. Do you know what I mean? Of course, he always stands his ground when needed, and of course for other people too. And what I love about Beyonce is that he's always honest, he's always truthful, and it always shows receipts. And he's a funny fecker too, just to top it all off. He's a top guy. So big up Beyonce, even though I don't say all this big up shit, but he's awesome. He's a cool dude, Beyonce, bless him. And he doesn't deserve the shit he gets.
Beyonce's funny on Gypsy Dave's.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just makes everyone. He makes people laugh.
He does. I like look at the music and the theme tunes he's been making up. I'm sexy and I'm homeless. Do 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 do. It's like it just takes the piss. It's hilarious.
Yeah, God, he's good on YouTube. Making stuff, making music.
Yeah,
and
he's great. You're doing videos and all that type of stuff and images and all that. Yeah.
And he's good friends with Michelle and Gypsy Dave.
I know, mate. I've known that for a long, long time.
He fakes the world of Michelle and Gypsy Dave.
He sure does. He sure does. It's Beyonce's a top guy, Michelle's a top gal, and Gypsy Dave's a top guy too. They're like three of the people on here that I can really, really trust. Like really trust. Do you know what I mean? It's and I can't say that about everybody on here, can I, Egg? But I do have a few friends in here, like Chris, that I've known for many years now. I've known for at least 3-4 years of my life. And on YouTube live streams, that feels even longer than it actually is. There are awesome people, and it's. If I was ever in trouble, and God forbid, which there has been an occasion before where, do you remember that I told you the other month, Chris, when them lads tried being dodgy with me, and they wouldn't leave me alone for ages, and there was like different groups of lads that just kept coming over to me, trying to touch me up and shit, trying to be rude and crude to me, and literally trying to grab hold of me and take me with them. I was like, fuck off. And I was so scared that I couldn't ring my best friend at the time because he was working. The phone was in the locker at work, so he couldn't answer the phone to me. I didn't have your number at the time, and I thought I need to speak to one of I just need to speak to one of my mates that I can trust it big time. And because everybody else was otherwise engaged, they were busy with either work or the children or weren't answering the phone. Gypsy Dave was the first person that I thought of, and he was the one that I rang up. And bless his heart and soul, he answered the phone to me. He was finishing off doing his work at the time, and he really did calm me down. And understanding of why I was so freaked out. This is going back the other month when this happened, just earlier on this year. But I trust him that much, Gypsy Dave and Michelle's team, Beyonce. I trust those guys that much that I would literally ring them if I was in danger. Do you know what I mean? If I had a problem and I couldn't get hold of my family or my close friends, then hell to the yeah. I could trust one of those people to help me out big time. And just calm me down, and make me feel better. So there you go. You can find some good people in here, Chris. You just got to
I know
look in the right direction sometimes. Ignore the dickheads. It's all I can say to you, mate, that I tell you all the time. Don't listen to idiots. Form your own opinion. Don't listen to the wrong uns, like Crinkle Game, all that shit. Just don't even think about them, mate.
Like I said half an hour ago. Some of these people have got addiction problems.
Yes, we can all have addictions, Chris. And like I said before, we're all guilty of this one. YouTube is an addiction. You said the other month that you were going to take at least 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks off YouTube. Within a few days, you were back on again. Do you know what I mean? No offense, that's an addiction, that. If you can't stop going on to something or doing something that you should be having a break from, then that means you are addicted, mate. And that goes for all of us. We're all guilty of that, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just got to take your breaks from this when you can.
To this and coffee, it's not going to kill me.
Well, don't have too much. Coffee might bloody kill you if you carry on the way you drink coffee, mister. You told me the other week, that you drink 10 cups of coffee a day, or up to 10 cups of coffee a day, even if it's just a granulated shit in the thingy. Nah, just with hot water and milk and sugar, whatever you have your brews as. Nah, mate, that's not good for you drinking like 8, 9, 10 cups of coffee a day. If I drink coffee, I normally have 2 to 3 max a day, and that's it. Because I don't want to feel myself a cat, especially when you've had high blood pressure before, Chris.
Yeah.
Be careful, because this is how you can get high blood pressure from not only stress, but also from high caffeine content in coffee, energy drinks, anything like that. If you have too much of it, it can cause you to have palpitations and also cause you to have high blood pressure. And if you're mixing stress with that, it really makes you feel like shit. So please calm down with the coffee, mate. You don't need to be drinking 10 cups of coffee a day. You're doing part-time hours at the moment, right? 4 hours a night at the minute, yeah? If you were working like a 12-hour shift or something, I'd understand a bit more. But you're not doing a 12-hour shift at the minute, are you? You're just doing 4 hours.
5 days a week, 5 nights a week,
5 nights a week, 4 hours a night, fair enough, not a problem. But I'm just saying, please be careful with your caffeine intake, with your coffee intake, yeah? Because remember, you've had high blood pressure before. My battery's getting really low. I need to go back in a sec. So just
like I said to you, I might be going full time soon. This person leaves.
Right, got you. Yeah, see how you get on.
It'd be 10 o'clock to 6 in the morning.
Yep. Well, there you go.
It's quite a cushy job.
Let me just get this back in here quick.
God, not many people have. Unless the job is done, a manager doesn't care. You could go off for a break, but full times.
What are you saying, Chris? Let me put this back on charge. I need to get
like a manager said, unless the job's done, he doesn't care. You could go off. All right.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I just put my chicken in the air fryer, so I got to keep an eye on that now as well. Yeah. What's been going on then? What are you talking about?
Oh no, just talking about the job. I just saying I might be going full time. This person leaves soon. But I never be in the job. You have so many breaks, Tyrone. My manager said, unless the job's done, he doesn't care.
Well, that's it. This is it. You do the work. That's it. Break. They don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Welcome, anyone that's come in. In the kitchen. You're welcome.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Who cares? You get them paid for it.
Yeah. Shaggy boy. Rob Wolf.
Well, the job is done. The manager doesn't care.
Good afternoon, mate.
Hi, everybody. This is what one of my best friends, Jen, got me. She's like one of my oldest friends I've got. I've known her from like school and stuff. From being 13 years old, I've known her for, so quite a long time. And
27 years, I think.
It's a long time. Yeah, and I've just turned 40 and I've known her since I've been 13, yeah. So she got me a gorgeous birthday card with like loads of photos on the front from over the years that we've known each other, like random nights out, me singing at gigs and stuff, photos of me and her together, just absolutely beautiful, a really well thought, made out card that she did herself on Moonpig. Send that off and then sent me this gorgeous little, she knows back in the day and still to this day, I love Tatty teddy bear from Me to You, the Me to You teddy bear collection and car collection they've done over the years. You'll recognise this little teddy bear here. He's got on the front of it 40. So it's a special little bear with a little 40th star on the front to remind me of being in the 40 club. And I needed, to be honest with you, I needed a cute little soft toy to have in my room with me. So, and I don't really have many at the moment. So this is now my new little soft toy and she's gorgeous. So I might even call her Jen. Say it again. She's Jen's awesome. And then 2 seconds, I've got these beautiful.
Have you got any teddy bears?
What? Oh no.
You sure?
I probably did do. I probably was 8. Yeah. I just seen them. Did Yogi had a good birthday, Tyrone?
I don't know. We'll have to ask you.
Yeah. Yes.
It's what's Yogi 50 a few days ago?
I don't know, Chris. 50 or 51.
No, it was his birthday, Chris, but I don't know how old he was.
Sure he was 50.
Maybe. Without asking, I don't know. I was going to say, yes, I got my little teddy, as well as that's from one of my friends, Jen. That it's the card she got me is absolutely awesome, beautiful, and this little teddy bear. And then this is from my niece. My niece, her fiance, and her son, which is my great nephew. So this is from my niece, great nephew, and her partner. These are very expensive, these. Absolutely gorgeous. They're from Betty's, which is a handmade craft bakery in Harrogate that's been going since 1919. They make all these fresh every day. And these ones are called Diamond Fondant Fancies. They are gorgeous. With this one, they're very expensive too, very poosh. With this one here, these are the lemon flavoured French fancies, and they're incredibly. I've never seen a French fancy so thick in my life. Look at this. The thickness on that for a French fancy is crazy. Oh, say it again. Oh.
Hey, Frankie, my boy.
Beautiful. So yeah, I'm having that with a brew in a bit, and they're absolutely beautiful. You can get all different shapes and sizes. They are very, very yummy, and they're just decorated so pretty, and they're not cheap at all. These are very expensive, but you can get loads of different ones. It's Mother's Day on Sunday, remember, guys, yeah? Mother's Day this Sunday. So if you've got to order anything, do it today or in the next couple of days as soon as you can. But I'm going to get a lady who's a good friend of mine who's been very poorly recently. She's like a second mum to me. So I'm going to order her some of these either today or tomorrow as a little surprise for her on Mother's Day. So yeah, they're called Betty's, and she sells all sorts. They're all handmade, handcrafted bakery stuff, basically.
Well,
so they're doing French fancies.
I would have scoffed them by now if it was me.
My dad had one last night. He was like, Laura, can I have mine now? I said, yeah, of course you can, Dad. And he was absolutely loving it. Yes. So,
I'm going now, Tyrone.
Where are you going to?
I'm going out for a bacon egg sausage bap.
Oh, are you?
All right.
Yeah, and a cup of tea.
Listen to that.
Why don't you bring home your own sausage from your workplace and cook your own sausage in the house rather than go out and pay for the freaking things?
Well, I do sometimes. I'd rather go to a good cafe.
You're blowing your money, Mr. Like that. How many times a week are you eating out at the minute? I'm sorry, I don't want to come across as a bossy boots here, mate. But Ty makes a very good point. You work for a meat company. Yeah, you work for a meat company. I know you can't always get freebies. I'm not saying that. But if you could get a discount from work, bring it home, get some good quality meat from work, bring it home and cook your breakfast or whatever you want yourself from home. Because how much does it cost you to go out and buy one of these breakfasts or baps or whatever you want? How much is that?
It's going to cost me about £7.
£7? Wow. And how long does it take to get there? Do you walk? Do you drive? Do you get on a bus?
This cafe's only like 10 minutes walk in the countryside.
Right, so you walk there, you walk back, but it's £7 to eat to have this bap you want, yeah?
Bap and a cup of tea.
Right, what's in the bap? What makes it so special that you keep going back?
It's a good cafe. It's a nice view. And the weather's quite nice today.
Right, okay. Well, the weather's the same wherever you go at the minute.
You get a nice you get a nice egg. You get a few sausage and bacon.
Right. Can you cook yourself?
What? Yeah.
Right. When you're in Spain, obviously, you know it's a bit different, but you still have to go and get your own food shopping and all that, yeah? And I understand that at times you'll eat out, that's fine. but you were eating out quite a lot, mate. You were spending 30, 35 quid on like lamb chops and chips when you could just go to the shop, buy that much cheaper and do it from home. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it's
But
sometimes do we have to go out and get that when I could just do it from home? Do you know what I mean? That's all we're saying.
Yeah, Tyrone. Yeah, it's nice to go. It's nice to go out sometimes.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Of course
it's a nice day. Nice to cut your sides. It's nice to have a nice nap and see a mountain cheap.
Hang on, is there any nice women going there? That's the thing.
Yeah, what's the attraction, Chris? Are there any nice ladies there?
Well, yeah, you got 2 nice women working the cafe.
There you are. That's the draw. Never mind the egg and the sausage. That's the draw. That's the draw, Chris, isn't it? Going in to see the ladies.
I'll tell you what, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay. How often, Chris, do you normally go to the cafe? Like, how many times a week would you say you normally go roughly?
I go like once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks, okay. So you'll last there a couple of weeks to go, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So you're not going every day then? You're not going every day or anything like that?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah, I mean, if it's just like a treat now and again, that's fine, mate. But 7 quid for a bap is flipping pricey when you think about it, yeah? When you could get yourself some really nice fresh sausages from either the supermarket or like your local farmer's market or farmer's shop, whatever, local to you. And that's what we're going to be doing more in future of. We're going to be supporting our farmers more and more as much as we can now. And we've already agreed, me, mum and dad, that as much as possible, yes, we'll still go to the supermarkets, of course, and get our main shopping from there. But when it comes to other things, like, you know, the meat, the eggs, steaks, sausages, lamb chops, anything like that, we're going to try and get it now in future from the farmers' shops and the farmers' markets. Because we need to support them as much as we can. They're getting screwed at the minute, the farmers, big time. And we've got to do what we can to help them by supporting them and buying their stuff, you know, their produce that they've worked hard to create for us.
Dave, how much is a sausage and egg roll with you, Dave?
Yeah, David, Chris, tell us your prices, please, love. Hello, hope you're good. Hi, everyone.
Is that the one is that the Wrexham, Chris, or is it the one by the barges?
Well, no, I've seen them. It's not far from me. You know, by a River Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going across a bridge.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You know that big bridge.
Was it an old church or something across
no, I'm not going to that one. I'm going to the Smart Cafe.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only one I went to up there. The one opposite the barges, you know. It's nice. I think it was an old church or something.
Yeah. That's only open sometimes. I'm going to.
David's prices are extortionate.
Well, see, I don't know if he's got a proper cafe. If it's just one of these virtual if it's a virtual cafe, I'm not sure which one it is. If you know, it's a real cafe, or it's just like an online cafe, which is cool.
No, I've seen it's a real cafe.
No, not you, dear, not you. Not you, Chris.
I don't know if Chris, have you ever had a steam pie, Chris?
Steam fire? No.
Steam pie. Steam pie.
Steam pie.
You used to go to the cafe years ago, and they, you know, the spout that they make the coffee with, with all the steam and water comes out of. They put a pie inside that, and it'd steam the inside the pie, and it'd be all soggy and gooey, you know, bloody lovely. You never had a steam pie? You want to ask for a frat? Yeah, steam pie. They go with the dog's bollocks, man. I'd have a few of them. Oh, I used to love them. Bit of brown sauce and the buggers. Fantastic.
God, they do nice steak and kidney pies in the cafe.
Yeah. Anybody in the chat ever had a steam pie? Come on, it's got to be. There's only obviously more than I have, you know. More than me.
Yes,
yeah.
I've heard of them. What's in it then, Ty? I won't say is it steam. I've heard of them, but I've never had one, I don't think. Definitely heard of them, though.
Tyrone,
yeah.
do you go to a nice cafe by you sometimes?
No.
Yeah, I
No.
know. I
I go
love
to-
that.
I meet
Oh,
I
David,
meet a
also with
mate of
your
mine.
accent, then.
Yes, yeah, and a steam pie. I meet a mate of mine once a month, Chris, and we go. I'll go over where he lives, and he'll come over here, and we'll have a cooked breakfast, and we'll talk about things, a bit of a catch up.
Yeah.
But that's only once a month, like
Yeah.
But I don't go
I
to
was
the
gonna
cafe regular.
Yeah.
No,
But
I mean, we've got some nice cafes around here, but I never go. Now and again, if I get myself like a takeaway, when I say a takeaway, we're talking quite healthy takeaways most of the time, not like greasy burgers and pizza and all that, nothing like that. But now and again, I do treat myself sometimes to like an all-day breakfast. And if I can't make it out to the cafe, they'll deliver it to my door, and I have to say they are amazing breakfasts. And you get a massive portion like that can fill me up through most of the day as well. And it's huge. And I'm not, when you said before, Chris, right, that £7 for a sausage bap, right, with a nice view as well. I understand that, But listen, I could get a full English breakfast, a mega full English breakfast, with black pudding, sausages, bacon, eggs, all the trimmings to go with it, for like between, depending on if you have extras or not, between like 11 to £12 to 14 to £15 for a mega size breakfast that you could easily share for 2 people. Do you know what I mean?
Tyrone,
look at it that way.
Tyrone, I live in the tourist place.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you live in the tourist place. It's going to cost a bit more. And Tyrone, you're going to lag off in the summer.
Yeah, but I can understand that, Chris, for tourists, but for the local people, they shouldn't do it for the local people. But I understand
Precisely.
for tourism,
the word out my mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but not for locals.
Tyrone, you're going to lag off in the summer.
I might. Could well do.
Me and you could have a good drink on the steam train.
steam train or steam pie.
They got a good bar on the steam train now, Tyrone. You could have a good pint on there.
I don't know if the Irish friends could answer this, but I follow a guy called Garan on social media. He's a hell of a lad, big lad, Irish guy, and he always has food review. He's a funny as fuck he is, but he was saying that on a full Irish, you don't have baked beans. Now I don't know if that's true or not. So he's saying you don't have full baked beans on a full Irish. Is that right? Our Irish pals here. Do you have baked beans on a full Irish
I know they
breakfast?
obviously have the white pudding and all that jazz, but I've never had like a proper a full Irish breakfast. I've had bits and bats of an Irish breakfast, but not the whole shebang. So I'm probably the worst person to ask here. But any of the Irish out there, please, can you please confirm if that is true? Thank you.
And I know, in Wales, it's a bit strange because if you have a full Welsh breakfast, it's a bit strange because you have lava bread and you have cockles as well on it, so it's a bit strange.
Sorry, the cockles. Sorry, I just can't.
Tyrone, I'm off now for my food. All right.
You enjoy your breakfast, and Chris, and have a good day.
It'll be a nice walk, nice weather, and I have a bap and just watch the sheep and.
Watch the sheep. You'll be fucking watching more than the sheep, love.
I'd be by the window. I'd be watching the sheep and the river going past.
I bet you will.
Yeah. Well,
you enjoy then, Chris.
Take a video
you
of that.
Enjoy.
Take a video up. I want to see this road.
I show a video. Not far from me.
Well, Paul
try not
says
to go too much,
but and they're saying no.
I show a video. So you like it, Tyrone?
Yes, I'll have a look at it, Kristen. Don't you worry about that. You put it up.
Yeah.
I'd like to see this nice roll you're going
yeah,
on for.
Tyrone, well, you've been by my house. You know what it looks like, kind of.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you know it's the tourist place. Yeah.
I know.
Right,
I know it's tourist.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, they
I
rely
let
on
you go.
tourism.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll probably see you on Sunday or next week.
Okay, you enjoy yourself, Chris. Have a good day.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm out on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, have a great time Saturday and stay safe. Yeah.
Enjoy it, pal.
Right,
Yeah,
see
have
ya.
fun,
You enjoy
mate.
yourself.
Take care.
Yeah. Tell Chris, you enjoy it, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bye
can't
for
have
now,
a full
mate.
Irish breakfast without hash browns. I think hash browns are essential on all breakfasts forever,
Yeah,
mate.
of course. Yes, where
Hash
possible,
browns are
please.
essential.
Yes. Oh,
I
that's
do
just
like some
reminded me of a
fried
video I
potatoes.
saw. Oh, so when you just said hash browns, then love, you just made me remind me of a video I saw the other day, dead quick. Somewhere out in America, follow this guy and his mum that does like random cooking, and his mum can make some really weird food, like food that you just would probably never even consider putting together and eating, but she does. She's very funny, she's hilarious, and actually some of this food, some of it works out all right in the end, but other stuff just you wouldn't even dare touch it. But it's funny, it's hilarious, and they've got this YouTube channel, they've been smashing it. Anyway, her son's got his own YouTube channel as well. And when you just mentioned hash browns a minute ago, he's got one of these, what they called ice maker machines, yeah? In the big freezers that they have out in America, the fridge freezers. They've got these big, massive ice bucket things that the ice machine makes the ice, drops through into your glass, done. He's there trying to use his ice machine the other day, and all of a sudden, a hash brown comes out of it. He's like, what? What the hell's going on? Where's my ice? Why are hash browns coming out of here? Don't ask me how this happened, yeah? He took it all apart, looked in there, emptied the ice bucket, and all these hash browns, these little ball round ones, are all dropping out. And inside, you can see the hash brown wrapper that has got stuck around the ice maker and has got wrapped round like this, dead tight. And he said, I think what my mum must have done by mistake is somehow dropped a bag of hash browns in there. And then he's started doing what he's done. I was like, how in the world did she manage to do that? Get hash browns in an ice machine maker. Crazy. But yeah, so we have to clean it all out.
I just got to check my chicken situation in the air fryer.
All right, love, not a problem, no worry. Not a problem. Oh God, he was disgusting. Seeing all these bits of hash brown everywhere, to take it all out, clean it all down, start all over again. But yeah, there's some crazy stuff out there that they do. His mum makes some really weird food. Wow, on another scale, weird. Oh God. Oh, it feels nice to be able to just have a bit of sunlight coming through the window and just being out in the garden for a bit before felt lovely. I've got a bit more charge on my phone. I might have to try and nip back outside again, you know, because I feel like I'm missing out on this sun. Okay, I've got to do something. I've just stood here, stopped in my steps, not knowing what I'm doing now. I've completely forgotten what I was going to do. I hate when this happens. What were you going to do, Laura? What were you going to do? I can't remember what I was going to do. I literally stood up to go and do something, and then I've just stopped going, what am I doing? Why have I stood up to go and do something and now I don't know what it is? Brain fog sucks. It really does. Anyway, hope everyone's doing okay. And thank you again. I can't see chat at the minute, but thank you so much again for the people who took time out of the day to wish me a happy birthday yesterday and today for yesterday, belated ones. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I need to check my social media because apparently a few people have posted on my social media pages as well, wishing me happy birthday, which is lovely too. So I'll have to have a look at those when I can.
Well, by the way, thanks everyone. I know I keep saying I don't care about subs, but I just reached 1,000, so thank you everyone that subbed to me.
Yeah, oh, well done, darling. Nice one. Go on, Tyrone. Congratulations on hitting 1,000 subs. Well done. Nice one. That's good.
So my chicken's not quite there yet, but I'm sticking back on a bit longer.
Yeah.
I get these, like, I don't buy a full chicken anymore. I can get 3, like the crowns for 10 quid. Like, so that's what I do.
Yes. Good idea.
Cheers.
Good idea. Yep. Where do you normally do your shopping, if you don't mind me asking?
I go to is it Lidl's or Aldi, the one with the bakery, because I love their sourdough bread, you know.
Oh, Tyrone, I totally agree.
So I go there.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this sourdough bread. Brilliant.
Yeah, oh, lovely.
Cheers,
I've not tried that in ages, you know. I need to give that another go soon at some point. We use Lidl as well. Yeah, we use Lidl for the main shop. Yeah, and you're right. Yeah, the bakery's fantastic. Hey, and did you know this, Tyrone, right? And anyone listening out there, there is, in the UK, in this country, we do actually have the biggest Lidl, I think it is, going. I'm sure I thought it was Lidl or Aldi, but I think it's Lidl. And it's like 3 stories tall, this building. Oh, yeah. Wow. And it's got like one section, Tyrone, and just one level alone, is all bakery stuff. All the baked goods are there, It's on another scale. Just imagine an Aldi or a Lidl that's on a massive scale with 3 floors, and each floor's got different stuff on it, but like in different sections. But on the bakery floor, it's just like one level of baked goods, and anything to do with bakery is on that level. I need to look up whereabouts it is in the UK, but I think it could be maybe like an hour or so away from me, less than 2-hour drive, but I'd have to double check. And then they've also got these what they're called now, Greg's. Is it Greg's Outlet or something like that? Where again, similar thing, but it's bigger, it's better, and you're getting things a lot cheaper as well. And there's more to choose from. So if you just look online for either Greg's or Lidl or Aldi, the biggest ones in the UK, and you'll find what I'm talking about, and it'll show you exactly where they're located. But they look absolutely brilliant. And it's a great way of, getting more custom through the door from them as well. But like you say, the baked goods are so good at Aldi and Lidl. They've smashed it, they know exactly what they're doing. And they look so good, right, Ty? They've got them brought out for Easter. These gorgeous looking brownie, slabs of brownie, but they've got the mini eggs on top and inside. They look to die for, Ty. Cheap as chips as well. Mum and Dad are going shopping tomorrow, and they do get me bits from there for myself when needed. And I might have to say to them, could you please, if possible, get me a few brownies? I'll give you the money for it, not a problem. Just, I need some in my life. I really do. Yeah. And I'm trying to keep gaining the weight at the minute. I've got up to, I think it's now nearly 8.75 stone. So I'm slowly getting there. And I was weighing just under 8 stone the other month. So yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely, hopefully the weight gain now.
It's good. Yeah.
Thank you. How's your knee doing?
I think it's Aldi's or whatever the shop you go to, the bakery. You get a card and you can get free cakes or something free every time you go in there, So it's handy for that,
Indeed, we use the app. Yeah, that's right. We use the Aldi app, the Lidl app. Every week, Mum and Dad will use it and check it, get whatever coupons or vouchers or discounts they can get through that, and freebies, of course, too, at times. And just, use that when they do the shopping. Brilliant. Yeah,
no problem.
Comes in handy.
They do a nice seeded sourdough, and it's lovely. I love it. Toasted, it's gorgeous.
How much are we talking, please, for that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest. It's not
You
expensive,
don't have to have a nosy,
but it's beautiful. It's a seeded sourdough. It's bloody gorgeous. You toast
Seeded
that up, it's
sourdough.
beautiful. Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
is sourdough just all white, or can you get like brown?
You get brown as well. Yeah.
Right.
Brown as
Okay.
well, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I'm just
That's
going to have a
beautiful.
quick nosy on my laptop and just see how much we're talking roughly when it decides to turn on.
So I'm not sure. What's that? Morrison's Data Services. What the fuck is that? Sorry.
I thought you just said Morrison's dating services. Then I was like,
No,
pardon.
data. The card is pulled up outside. So it's Morrison's Data Services. I don't know what that is.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. We always get a couple of loaves that seeded. It doesn't last long with me. I love it.
And is that, sorry, was that Lidl or Aldi that?
Whatever the bakeries, they're not sure which one got the bakery. One of them two.
It's Lidl, because we use Lidl and they go to the bakery there, so yeah, it must be Lidl, right? Thanks. Okay, hang on. What's going to do? Right, hang on. So if we were to go to Google, I'm just going to do a quick search now of sourdough, seeded sourdough, yeah? Seeded.
Yeah.
Sourdough. Thank you. Bread, and it's
the bloomer. Sourdough bloomer it is, yeah.
Bloomer, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Bloomer, Lidl, here we go. Right, let's have a look. Here we go. So, right, Lidl UK, here we go. Just bring that up now. Here we are. Right, is this what we're talking about, Ty? Can you see that?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah. So, available in store now. Oh, it just says see in store for price, for goodness sake. Okay. I'm going to say.
I'm not sure.
Typical. It's going to be a decent price, though. That does look nice. Yeah, we do like our making our homemade sandwiches here, so we do like a good
that's
loaf.
tracking. That's beautiful. It's beautiful bread. I gotta say, it's cracking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So I always go there.
Yeah, go on.
I always go there for that bread. Stunning.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of places around my own
flatbread.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, it's, I definitely need to check out where the hell the biggest Lidl or Aldi is. I'm sure it's Lidl.
I don't know. I'm not really
biggest Lidl in the UK. Here we go. Biggest Lidl in the UK.
Yeah, that's Rex. Thanks for popping in, bro. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Right. So here we go. The largest Lidl store in the United Kingdom is the Lidl Superstore in Worksop, right. England, with a retail area of over 30,000 square feet.
Wow, it's a big shop.
Yeah. Right. Lidl Superstore Worksop, located in Worksop. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. Worksop, England. This Lidl outlet is the largest in the UK, offering a vast selection of groceries, fresh produce, and household essentials within its 30,000 plus square foot retail space. The store provides a comprehensive shopping experience, ensuring customers have access to Lidl's full range of products. Typical opening hours for Lidl stores are 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. on weekdays and Saturdays, and 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. on Sundays, though it's recommended to check local times before visiting. Right, hang on. Well,
I know it's open late in the night. It's open late in the night. And
yeah, late and open till 10. Yeah, during the week. It says here, while Worksop holds the title for the largest store, other notable large Lidl locations include Liverpool. Oh, okay, right. They've got a 15,000 square foot one in Liverpool. There's two in Liverpool, and then the one in Worksop, which is twice the size. So, yeah, in summary, It's like the biggest superstore going for Lidl. You'll find things in there that you don't normally find in your everyday Lidl stores. They've got lots of different unique things going on, and the prices are bloody awesome. So where the hell is Workshop? Hang on a second.
I think they started off a lot cheaper, didn't they? And I think they've slightly increased their prices slowly. So
Workshop. Just want to see how far away we're talking roughly here from where I am. Okay, that's all right then. Just over an hour for me to get there. Nice straight, pretty straight journey going up the map. Yeah, I'm near Nottingham. Yeah, I'm about half an hour away from Nottingham. Yeah.
Workshop is a market town in Bassetlaw district in Nottinghamshire. Nottingham, England. Yeah.
Yes, there we go. That's it. And yeah, it's not far away from. In fact, it's not too far away from where I'm originally from, in Manchester way. So yeah, it's just past Mansfield and Chesterfield on the left-hand side of it. But yeah, for me, it's just over an hour to get to this, the largest Lidl in the country, the superstore, Lidl superstore, I should say. So for me, it's just over an hour away. Just under 50 miles for me to get there, driving, that is. So yeah, I think me, mum and dad are definitely going to have to get a trip, make a trip over there. And if I can, I'll try and do a little live stream or a little video, get some footage of some kind where I can, if possible, to like show you what we're talking here, the type of products you can get, the prices, if it's worth the travelling, you know, all that type of stuff. Yeah, mum. Right. How's your knee been doing, Ty?
It's not too bad. It's not too bad. You know, I'm waiting for the full knee replacement, but it's not too. I just put up with it. You know, I take a few painkillers when it gets too bad, but other than that, it's not too bad at all. Just
well, that's good that, you know, you're doing all right. Yeah. But yeah, it just takes time for these things to heal, doesn't it, and to knit back together again.
Oh yeah. Well, it's coming out now when I have the operation, so we knew I'm going in.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I don't know what it's made of, but yeah, we have to wait and see. I think I got to wait 2 years for it. I mean, so in
about 2 years, you say?
Yeah, so many. It's like everything else. There's so many people waiting to have it done. You know.
Yeah.
The same as the older people. When they have a new hip or something like that. Hey, Jerry, how good to see you, mate. Hope you're well.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah. Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen. Hi, everybody.
Oh, welcome, Jen. Yeah. Yeah. Red, good morning, mate.
How you, Red?
Red.
Oh.
It's a card, right? That's where Michael lives, isn't it? Nottingham, isn't it, Michael? Nottingham, of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about half an hour. Yeah, Nottingham's about half an hour away from me, and then Michael's Nottingham. Yeah.
Okay, well, too, Red. I mean, good to see you. I could have a knees up after the operation. I will have a knees up. Yeah. I can't wait. Get out and walk a good few miles, get some proper exercise, and just a fucking 100 yards.
So, like, are you able to just do little walks? Or... Sorry, love. Are you able to do...
No, a few 100 yards, I'm fucked then, to be honest.
Oh, bless you. So your missus is obviously helping where she can, and getting Jake out.
I couldn't get off the toilet the other day. It's funny.
Oh no.
Because my other knee was playing up as well, so I thought, fuck. So luckily, the toilet's in a recess in the bathroom, so I could put my hands on the sides and pull myself up, you know. But other than that, I've been sitting there now.
Oh, bless you, Ty.
Hi, Christine. Right? How are you doing, Christine? Right. Good to see you.
Oh, yeah. Well,
but yeah, it's it's the same NHS. It's just so you've got to wait so long for everything. That's the terrible thing about it.
I
Yeah.
mean, I've got another scan on Friday in 2 days' time. I've got another scan to do.
You know yourself, you got to wait forever for results, and that's what mentally
Yes,
drains
we've got
people. You know, and it's a
yep,
worry for people when they think they got the
yeah,
worst thing, and then
yeah.
cheeky
But
bastard Wolfie.
keep on it. That's all you can do, guys. Don't let them take the mick. You know, if you desperately need to see a doctor, you either keep phoning up and pecking their head with phone calls, yeah, or go online and fill out on the website for your doctor's surgery. Fill out the appointment thing through there. If you've got the NHS app, even better. Apparently, you can do more through there. But then, on the other hand, I do hear people moaning and groaning about it recently, saying it's not that great. Sorry, it's crap. But I do have the app, but I can't use it at the minute because I still need to get hold of the code that they have to give you to be able to use it properly. So I can't really judge it myself, the NHS app at the minute. But you're right, though. The NHS is in a big fat mess yet again. We're still, what gets me right yet, Ty, is that we've been waiting, for over a year now since he's been in power, this idiot, and he's just, like you all know, messed everything up big time with most things at the moment. But getting back to what I'm trying to say with the NHS stuff, he promised us right at the beginning of all this when he came into power, Queer Starmer, that he's going to be sorting shit out with the NHS, and then we're going to be able to, he's going to sort everything out when it comes to making an appointment, and there'll be no more of this booking appointments at 8 o'clock in the morning, waiting in a queue for half an hour for someone to answer the phone and not getting an appointment when you desperately need one. So he's supposed to be sorting all this out, but still nothing's changed. We're all still in exactly the same flipping boat. So what's going on there? And also what gets me, I actually shared the video, so feel free to check it out if you can, guys, when you get a minute spare. It's only a short video. One of the guys who's Irishman, very good actor from Coronation Street back in the day, who played Jim MacDonald, can't think of his flipping real name now. Great Irish guy, really honest, fun top guy.
Is this Steve lovely. Something? Is this Steve something?
Steve's dad in Corrie, the Irish guy. He played him, right? Yeah, Steve MacDonald's dad. In fact, hang on, I've literally got it here. I've got it right here, right now. And it's of him just having his opinion basically about what's been going on, just very quick opinion on with all this stuff, with people coming into our country through the back doors, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. I'll grab it for you quick here now. Right, YouTube. Here we go. So, just go to my page, go to my channel, and I just shared it onto my YouTube community post before. Here we go. It's just loading up. Right, let me just get to my page. Here we are. Right. Okay, view your channel. So, see what we can see here. Spin you around a second. Okay, camera facing the other way. Okay, sorry, do it a bit better than that. Okay, that one. Right, cool, here we go. So, hopefully, oh shit, has it done the mirror thing? Hang on. Oh, balls. No, it's still done it, never mind. I don't know how to do the mirror thing. Settings, camera, mirror my camera, that's it. There you go, done. Right, that's better. You can actually see the right way round now. So, go to my post. Here we go. And then, this is it here. And it's been posted from the Working Class Patriot that a lot of us follow, of course, on YouTube. Here we go. Right, let's put the volume up. You're good at me playing this to take your time. I meant to ask before, sorry.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
So good. Just having his opinion on what's been going on, basically, and makes you think. It makes total sense what he's saying. Right, here we go. Come on, phone, not phone, computer. Sorry, hang on. Oh, why does it do this when it shows someone something? Come on.
Yeah, sure. Listen, let me.
Sorry, hang on. Right, here we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Right, here we go. Come on.
Right, folks, from a very balmy Cheshire. Listen, let me get this straight. So if you come over here with your family illegally, you're on the back of a wagon, or you pay your fees or whatever, you get in a ferry or whatever way to do it. You can come here, get you put up in a 4-star hotel, the gym, and give you money every week, and have a swimming pool and all this. And then whenever you get bored, I'll come along, or somebody. No, you know who from number 10 will come along and give you £40,000, and then you can go home. Jesus Christ almighty. We are a laughing stock. It's not a bit of wonder we've got France and Greece protecting us in the Mediterranean. You knew 2 months ago this was going to happen, Stormer, you dickhead. Honest to God, we're becoming an embarrassment, so we are. He's such a wet... He couldn't inspire you to... Well, you wouldn't follow. Like I've said, you wouldn't follow democracies. Cheerio now.
There you go. Do you know what I mean? Just like...
But I think that's a I think he's only saying what other people are saying, and it's just a general feeling throughout the country with the way things are going,
Yeah, exactly.
Terrible.
Yep.
Terrible.
And the way he said it was straight to the point. You can hear that he's pissed off. You can hear he's angry and frustrated, just like most of us are with all this now. And people in the comments were saying it's refreshing to see like somebody who's like a famous face in this country, in the UK. He's, obviously from Coronation Street, Jim McDonald's, a character he played for a long, long time, for many, many years. And it's good to see people saying in the comments, one of these well-known people having their say, having their opinion, and hopefully trying to get the word out there a bit more too, because they've got huge followings, they've got fans, they've got people all over the world that have supported them for years. So it's good that these celebrities, whatever you want to call them, famous faces over here, are coming out and having their opinion and having their say, and not just sugarcoating everything. It's a fair play to him. I can't remember his flipping name though.
Was it something Lennon? Was it Lennon? I'm sure Lennon is coming into my head. Steve Lennon or something like that.
We're going to have to have a quick look now, love. Right, here we go. Search the web. Right. Jim McDonald. McDonald. Right. Okay, here we go. Charles Lawson. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes. That's it. The guy who played Jim McDonald, the real name of Jim McDonald is Charles Lawson. He is a British actor, best known for his role as Jim McDonald in the soap opera Coronation Street. Charles Lawson was born on September the 17th, 2 days earlier than my father, 1959. Okay. In Northern Ireland. Yes.
Hey, brilliant. 59 now and make him 67.
I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Wow. Gosh, I mean, he was in Corrie for a long time, wasn't he? He really was.
The only time I watched Corrie, I think, was the early days when Ina Sharpless was there, and I never watched it after that. Then
I love it. Brilliant.
I haven't watched Coronation Street, their Farm, or Brookside, or any. I never watched any of them. They don't,
fair enough.
Soaps don't do anything for me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Back in the day, I'd watch them at times, but I went into a bit of a routine of watching and as many as I could. But after time, I was like, I can't keep up. It's too much. I'll be spending all day just watching bloody soaps, and I don't want to be doing that. No, thank you. So yeah, I just completely went off them. Mum and Dad watched the Corrie, and that's it. They watch the Corrie, and they love like crime stuff and things like that, crimes and dramas and documentaries. They'll watch all sorts. Then they love comedy and stuff like that as well. But then my dad loves like all the war stuff, anything to do with any of the wars that we've had back in the day, World War I, World War II, and what happened with all that, with the Brits, with the Poles, the Polish. Obviously he's a Polish man, so he's very interested in all of this, and a Polish man that was brought up over in the UK. So, yeah.
I think they'll be talking about World War III and before too long.
Oh God, Ty! Every time I come onto YouTube now, I dread it. What's going to pop up next on my news feed and live streams that keep showing me stuff that I really don't want to see, to be honest with you. But it's all part of the algorithm. And it's all linked together, so you can't really get away from it because it's everywhere you turn.
It is.
But saying like World War III's commencing or World War III's coming soon, blah blah blah. But it's like, is that just trying to scare people, scaremongering people? Is it a distraction because of everything else that's been going on in the world right now? You know, these e-files, I don't even want to say his name, the e-files, keep obviously reappearing at the minute because they're going through all of that. And it's 3 million pages. And what gets me right, Ty, with all this e-file stuff is that one of my favourite artists of all time from back in the day, who's been suffering for so long now, bless her heart and soul, and has just gone and done something stupid because she ain't thinking straight because her head's fooped up from all the shit she's gone through. Poor Britney Spears, has gone through hell already. And now, apparently, allegedly, she's in the e-files. And that ain't good. And I keep hearing stories about this.
There's a lot of people in there, but not for the reasons, there's a lot of people in, I think, but not for the reasons that some of the others are in there, you know? So
exactly. It's like she was used as meat sort of thing, you know? That's how it's coming across. Or like she was there to entertain, but then ended up, you know, other things going on that she wouldn't have wanted to happen. I'm pretty damn certain of that.
Well, her own father put her through the mill, with control and everything.
Exactly, conservatorship and all that. Yeah.
She went against him, but she went through hell, you know.
Yeah.
But
do you know what? Oh, it annoys me.
There's a lot more, you know, famous people in them files, don't you worry. A lot more famous people.
Oh, I know.
They may not be in there for the wrong reasons, but for whatever reasons they're in there, there's a lot of famous people in there. And
100%.
Somebody was accusing Piers Morgan of being in there, but he categorically said, no, I'm not in it.
Oh, God. I mean, people keep saying, about flipping Leonardo DiCaprio, being in there somewhere, in these e-files, somewhere along the lines. But I hope and pray he's not, like, as in, you know, obviously not being involved with anything that happened with the e-files, but you might have met him over the years or something at like an event or a show or something. Fair enough, that can happen. But as long as Leo wasn't involved in any way, shape or form to do with these e-files and what this vile person and people did to innocent girls and children, you know, I hope and pray that Leonardo DiCaprio is not involved in that in any way, shape or form. And it worries me about Britney, because that would make some sense to me if Britney was in these e-files somewhere, because of how she's already fucked up in the head, excuse my French, as it is from what her father and her family did to her, the conservatorship, like we all know. But what's to say that something else could have happened behind the scenes that none of us are aware of, that she's had to hold in a head of hers for all these years? God only knows.
Yeah,
it's terrifying to think what they could have gone through.
I think before Cheech right, there's a lot of celebrities involved in this thing, and I think we'd be surprised if all the names come out who's in it, you know.
Oh no, mate. Beyonce's been mentioned a couple of times as well. Bloody Beyonce, for feck's sake. I've loved Beyonce since I was a little girl, but as time's gone on now, I'm more like this with Beyonce. And look at this one, right? Nicole Kidman, right? I loved her growing up. Again, one of my faves, Moulin Rouge or Ewan McGregor, she smashed that role, loved it. However, I see an interview just for a few seconds the other day, and that's all I needed to see and hear. She's going on about saying that she could do an autopsy on somebody on this show that she's on, like the Jim, whatever show it's called out in America a few years, recently I think this is, in the past few months or something. And she's saying she could perform an autopsy and know exactly what to do. She was saying, oh, I could take out organs, know what they are, know what they do, know how to put them back in again, and, you know what's what. And the way she was describing it sounded so messed up. And then as I did a bit more research and listened to more of what she was saying, her father was apparently one of these flipping, I hate even saying it, one of these Satanist type people, yeah, that would go and, worship all these wrong things. And apparently she was brought up around that, and they do cannibalism stuff. And I'm like, whoa, I know, I don't want to hear any more, thank you. So apparently now there's things going round about Nicole Kidman being a cannibal or being into being a cannibal, and that her father used to worship all the bad shit down there. That's, what he used to believe in and still apparently believes in to this day. I had no idea about that until literally the other day, and that made me feel sick. So I'm telling you what, some of these celebrities, like a lot of people have been saying for years now, they sell the souls. They sell the fucking souls, man.
That's what Wolfie's
it's not
saying.
good.
You don't
Hey, Wolfie.
stardom, you don't give it something back. They're all in the club.
Yes, Wolf.
Yes, Wolfie.
Yes, Ty.
I think, and shocked too, I think. But no, I haven't put any bets on Cheltenham, Sanj.
Yeah, gosh. Are you Sanj? You're right. Yeah.
Right, check the chicken for a minute. I'm going to check the chicken. I'll be back.
Yeah, go check your chicken. No problem. Hope everyone's okay. Oh, shit, I need to have my medication in a bit. I need to have something to eat, and I need to have the rest of my medication. I need to be finishing off doing my online forms as well for my passport soon as well. As soon as I can. If not today, then tomorrow, over the next few days, that'll be finished off. Get a decent passport photo of me. I've been trying to get a photo on my phone. Is it working properly? No, it is not. I'm not surprised because I'm overdue a new phone. And like I keep saying, it will be coming soon. The new phone and new tablet will be coming, but we've had to get other things sorted in our lives. It's been absolute mania around here at times. So much going on. Extra things that don't normally go on have been going on these past few weeks. So it's been a bit weird at times. And a few things have been put to the back of the queue. And then we've got Mother's Day this Sunday, of course. Mother's Day this Sunday, people. Don't forget, if you have a mother, please remember it's Mother's Day. Thank you. Sunday, the 15th of March, this Sunday, Mother's Day. What else was I going to say? Yeah, I've got loads going on. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but later on I might do a live stream, maybe in the next few hours or something. You shall see. Right, so have this, take your other medications in a bit, and have something to eat. Might just have one of those French fancies, with a brew. How nice are those? Beautiful. She's been going since 1919, this Betty's, this bakery. 1919, that's over a flipping 100 years. Wow. Yep, can't beat Betty's, love. Still can't get over how beautiful they are. If you didn't see them before, you got to have another look now. French fancies, lemon French fancies are very expensive and posh and handmade and bougie. From my lovely niece and her fiance and her son, my great nephew. Absolutely gorgeous, big, fat, chunky. The size of them, mate. Size of them. French fancies. Look how thick and chunky those are. So in a bit, I'm going to make another brew and have one of these. It's my little treat for today. And that can keep me going for a bit until I can properly eat later on. And then I've already given my dad one. Dad had his last night. I always share my treats, always. And there's only 4. So Dan's had one. Mum's going to have one later with a brew. And I'm going to have the other 2. As it is for my 40th birthday. So there we go. Woohoo! And yeah, I can't wait to properly celebrate my 40th birthday when I get the hell out of this country. Yay! In a few months' time. But everything still needs to obviously be sorted and booked. So that's what we're just gradually doing at the minute. And finish off getting my passport done and sorted out and get here as fast as possible. So yes, there's plenty going on and plenty to keep me busy at the moment. And I've got to re-sort this room out again. Give it another deep clean at some point. Oh, sugar, didn't mean to drop that. So yeah, we've had all sorts going on. Spring clean is definitely required. Definitely. It is that time of year, isn't it? So yeah, I hope everyone's having a decent day and hopefully the sun is shining where you are.
Okay, one perfect chicken.
Hey, nice one. Good stuff.
Lovely crispy skin. Can't beat the old air fryer.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I know some people don't like air fryers, Ty, but I have to say I was a bit apprehensive about them at first and a bit suspicious. But after getting one ourselves over here, the last year or so we've been using it for now, just over a year, I'd say. And it's been bloody brilliant. We still use the oven at times. We still use the top of the stove at times. But for a good chunk of our food now, we do use the air fryer and it cooks it perfectly. You know, you can, like you say, you can get a nice crispy skin. You've got that button you can press, the function. You can turn the knob button thing to that says like extra crispy or whatever. Whack that on. You know, you get proper crispy skin. It's gorgeous. If you don't want as much crispy skin, that's fine. Just don't press that button. And it's dead easy to use. So easy. Just have to press a couple of buttons. Once you put your food in, set your time, set the temperature, and off you go. Press start. Done. Some people can't stand them though, but apparently, right, yeah, Ty, I need to do my research on this though properly, like when I get a chance, is some people have been telling me that apparently some of these air fryers can be quite dodgy and dangerous. I was like, really?
I think we need to, just while you were crushing up the old weed there, Laura, we just put you back a minute. When you've done it, we can put you, bring you back out when you're ready. But that's better, Laura.
Oh, I didn't realise that was on camera. So sorry.
Yeah,
yeah. So yeah. Oh, I can't remember what I'm saying now. Is the sun shining where you are, Ty, today?
Oh, yeah, it's glorious. It's glorious. It's glorious.
Good. It is nice out there. We're lucky we've got this sun at the minute. Yeah. Yes, it's beautiful. This is what I like to see, some more sunshine.
Hey, Kev, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, pal.
Are you, Kev? You all right?
Yeah, it's cracking today. It's lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's beautiful. So yeah, hopefully we'll be getting more of this soon. I know it's going to be a bit up and down like the next few weeks with the temperatures and stuff, but yeah, we'll be getting there soon. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. I couldn't believe the temperatures I was seeing in New Zealand the other day and the other week. Minus 13 degrees C, Ty, in New Zealand about a week or so ago. Couldn't believe it. Like, bloody hell. You forget how cold New Zealand can get at times.
Oh, yeah. They say winter time, I think, isn't it now?
Yeah, because obviously Australia is like nearby to them, isn't it? But ish. But they have like totally different weather. I mean, Australia's been going through their summertime, but they're going to be going into their autumn time soon, I think. Yeah, they'll be going into their autumn soon, and then we'll be going into our spring. And then, yeah, New Zealand should be going into their springtime as well.
Yeah,
so,
well,
yeah.
I think a lot of, I look at the garden yesterday and think, see all the bulbs are coming out now, the trees are,
yes.
all the bushes and everything are blossoming and everything. So, yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
But we're not out of the woods yet. I think it's more bad weather coming in, I think. Especially Scottish, up in Scotland, you know.
Oh, yes, I have heard there's another storm coming soon, apparently. Yes. In the coming days, there could be some more storms coming, I just heard before. So, yeah, in parts, it might be a bit stormy. Where's that gone now? Right. So, do you know what? Whilst I've got a bit more battery and whilst this sun is shining, I'm just going to nip outside and have this outside because it is too nice to just be sat indoors at the minute. I feel bad being sat inside the house.
It's the temperature. Although the sun is shining, it's not great temperature. It's still a bit nippy. Cold wind about this morning where I live, anyway, especially on the coastline there. You know.
Oh, aye. In fact, let me just get myself my allergy tablet. So,
does anyone believe in global warming? I don't believe in it myself. I don't believe in global warming. I think, you know, through the planet, it can't stay the same all the time for whatever time it's been, you know. As time goes on, it's bound to change, isn't it? You know, I don't think it's anything to do with global warming. Can't stay the same forever. It's got to change. So I don't believe in it myself. Red's booking a place in hell, people. Jump on the bus for Red. If anybody's going to hell, Red's going to book it now.
Okay, right.
Kev. Yeah, I think it's a fallacy.
Okay, let's pop outside for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it can't be making the temperature that different. Can it? I think it's a natural progression of the planet as well. You know, I mean, obviously we're not helping the planet with all the things that's been going on over the years. You know, but I think it's a natural progression, and it can't stay the same forever, can it? You know, that's how we got to where we are. You know, through the Jurassic period, wasn't it? You know, the world changed, and this is where we are, and it'll change again. There's no doubt about it.
Wow, you can see the flowers are definitely coming out around here as well. Wow.
Yeah. I couldn't admit. Yeah, you are. Fact global and form, yeah. We're starting to build a band. He'd have us all walking around in fucking paper clothes and paper shoes and riding a fucking cloud. The garden's looking well. A lot of the daffodils have come up there. Lovely.
Thank you. Yeah, these have come up on their own, and then we've got a couple that were mum planted. There's those baby ones in the corner, the little mini daffodils. We got those. Sorry, the ones in that pot we got the other week. And then those ones, I'm not sure if we bought those, if those are natural, because some of them have come up on their own, you see, and then others we've bought. These have come up on their own, these bigger ones. But I think the small ones, we bought those. But yeah, the garden is still a work in progress. Most things have been done, but I'll just show you at the back here. The signal might be a bit dodgy for a second, but hopefully you'll still be able to hear me okay or see me. Just quickly get back here. Where the secret garden is, we call it, and this is the awesome bush that my dad always trims down every few months to look like a kind of like a top hat type thing going on. Yes, and so we've got that going on there, and you can see where he's been doing his jobs around this side. Actually, hang on, come round here. Oh yeah, mum and dad have been busy planting more bulbs and plants and stuff recently, so we've got more going on here. We've also been planting some herbs as well recently, so we've got more herbs in the garden. We've already had rosemary, and then we've got some basil, something else, sage I think it was. Dad's been busy over here doing his jobs, bless him. Go round here, we've got the other side of the secret garden. I'm just going to put my net on my mobile data just in case it cuts out. Come around here. That was a job.
Yeah, you're frozen now, I think. It is a nice garden, to be fair, yeah. Your old man must work in hard and that. Guy's a big garden and all. You know, take a bit of looking after that.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, like
I'm
now
back.
we've only just come back. We couldn't hear you before. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had to put my other internet on because we're going right away from the modem now. But in that corner, that used to be an old, horrible, not very nice looking garden shed when we moved in here a few years ago. Eventually, Dad's got rid of it and he's done an awesome job, completely cleared it away. But the fence that you can just about see is what he's been working on. And I did.
Choppy Wong. Gone again, Laura. You're gone again. But it's quite a big garden, to be fair. Mine's only tiny. Mine's easy to manage. Mind you, I am cut the grass. It's too wet. The garden's too wet. Be a right old mess. There's a fella parked up across the road. He's delivering. He must be working for Yodel or something, or some one of the other companies. But I can hear his fucking music out of his van by here. What's he saying in the back of his t-shirt? Cool Dad's Club. Oh, very good. Yep. And Laura's disappeared. I remember Milo. How you doing, girl? Hope you're well. Hope Ginger's well as well. I know he's hard at work and he's been listening in. Big up, Ginger. Forever flood these good times. Rub the furry wall. I know, I can remember the 70s. It was a cracking era. The best decade of the 70s. Fucking loved it. Up Jersey thrower. Fucking hell. Talking of sheds, me and my very first girlfriend at 16, we'd use my parents' garden shed regularly. We'd say, fancy a quick shed. Too much information. You know. I'll take that off now. Big up Paul then, yeah, absolutely big up Paul then. Yeah, just yeah, it's. I mean, if you've got a big garden takes a lot of work, you know. You know, I all had an allotment. People thought that I was kicked out of there because there was supposed to be letters sent us, you know, talking about saying I'm this and that and the other, you know. But that wasn't the case. We packed it in. We actually swapped plots first of all with another dude up there. He wanted a bigger plot, so we went for a smaller plot. And then he said, bollocks, but we haven't got time with all the bowls and everything. Now we haven't got no time, so we packed it in. But people think, well, we kicked off there, but we weren't.
Oh, I got cut off there. You can tell the signal just drops when you get around the back of there. But yeah,
it's quite a big garden. Quite a big garden.
Yeah, I think all in all, because we've got all this here that you can see. We see part of the garden right now behind me, but then we've got all this around there too. It just goes round and around. That's the back door part. But then behind me too, the secret garden behind me, and then you've got the front garden as well. So I think all together, how much is it? I think it was like half or 3/4 of an acre altogether, like half an acre, something like that, with everything included, the back garden, the front garden and the secret garden.
Quite big.
Yeah. But the guy who lived here before us, though, Ty, yeah, he never did anything with this house. Anything that went wrong, he just left it. When it came to the garden, it's such a beautiful garden, but you obviously need to be able to take care of it. And if you can't look after it, that's fine. But you need to get somebody in to help you out then to look after it. Because you can't just leave these gardens because over time they'll just completely overgrow and just look a mess. So, yeah, mum and dad have absolutely nailed it, you know, considering my mum doesn't mind me saying this, by the way. I did double check this with her the other day, and my dad as well. Both my parents do not mind at all me saying their ages. So, because I'm very proud of my parents and how old they are. My mum is 79 years old. She's nearly 80. She'll be 80 next year. And one of my online YouTube friends the other week saw her when I was doing a video call with them, and I was opening the door to her. She just come back from the gym. And my online friend saw her. She was like, "Is that your mum?" I said, "Yeah." She was like, "Laurie, she looks incredible." I was like, "Thank you so much." And my mum heard. She was over the moon, bless her. And my mate thought that she was like in her 50s, mid-50s, early 60s. I was like, no, she's 79, nearly 80. And she goes to the gym twice a week. She looks amazing. She feels great. And yeah, she's an amazing, hardworking woman. And my dad, he's looking great too. And my dad is now 75. He will be 76 at the end of this year. And they're both doing great. They're both doing very, very well. I wish they'd relax a little bit more sometimes, but I know they like to keep busy and, you know, get things done and everything. But yeah, I'm a lucky lady that I've got two amazing parents here that are at their ages that they're at, and they're both doing great.
I think that the people that sort of into that type of thing are, you know, regarding, like, I would never confirm, said his dad is 87, he's not been very well, but he still does his garden. That's what keeps people going. It keeps people going,
yes.
you know.
Yes. You know? Thank you. This is what I'm trying to say. As you get older, you know, don't give up. Don't think, oh, because I'm like in my 60s or my 70s now or whatever, I can't do this and I can't do that. Of course you can. Gardening, though, it is obviously hard work and it's exercise, you know, but that's amazing. I will never conform that even when your daddy's not been too well, bless him at times, he still gets out in the fresh air and he goes to he does his garden, bless him, does his gardening work. That's awesome. Very therapeutic.
Any female gardeners listening, always trim your bush. Remember that.
You've just reminded me, love. You just reminded me. Yes, we'll be having to do that again.
Good to see you as well. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have a nice garden. I mean, nothing worse than seeing a pile of crap everywhere, you know.
Oh, yeah. And like you say, it's good to keep busy, especially when, you know, older people, they need to keep busy, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone.
My dad's 83, Susan says, my dad 83, a new hip. Last year, he took a lot of thrown in the garden yesterday, bless him. Well, yeah, it keeps people going, you know. It's a routine, isn't it, you know, and once you change your routine, then that's, hey, best bits and pieces, nice to see you. My auntie's 87, still does a garden. Fair play, you know. A lot of older people really love their gardens, you know, and they love doing them, you know. It's a routine with them. It's a pleasure for them to do it, you know.
It is, indeed. And, you know, those aren't solar panels, by the way.
Keep your body and your brain active, yeah. Fucking hell, yeah. Yeah,
you know. I love it. And listen
to
all my mum and dad's hard work. I'm so proud of them.
Gardeners, you know, big up the pensioner garden. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep the mind active. Keep the body active. That's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Once you start vegetating, you know, and you fucking you're going downhill, you know. So if you're getting on a bit in years, keep active. Keep your brain active. Keep your body active.
Yep. And also, my mum and dad, right, some advice out there for anybody who wants to be feeling younger and looking younger and not as stressed as they get older in life as well. Crosswords. Crosswords are very good for the brain, amazing brain exercise, as well as music and things like that. Of course, Sue helps out incredibly well. But again, to keep the brain going, the best thing you can be doing is brain exercise. And that includes crosswords, word searches, Sudoku, anything like that to get the brain thinking more and ticking more. That's what you want. That's proper brain exercise, that. And that is exactly what can help to prevent dementia and Alzheimer's. If you keep your brain active, and exercise as much as you can, just a few times a week, can do so much good for you. It really, really can. And I'm not saying far from a cure, far from it, but it can certainly flipping help. And again, getting outside in the fresh air, doing things that you enjoy doing, even if you're in your 60s or your 70s, your 80s, it is still possible to get some things done. And again, it's therapeutic, isn't it? Gardening is very therapeutic for a lot of people. So, you know, it's a great thing to do. It really is. Look at that beautiful blue sky. The sun's coming out. Come on. Vitamin D. Oh, yeah. Oh, Ty, I can't. I'm just imagining now, being on the flipping beach, man.
When are you off to Greece then?
We're hoping to be going to Zakynthos or that area of some description. So in the coming weeks, we're going to be getting stuff booked and whatnot. And we were umming and ahhing at first about getting a hotel, but I was like, listen, mate, I don't know about you, right, but I cannot be dealing with any more screaming children. I have to deal with screaming kids every single week.
Yep, you knocked yourself off again. Chat. I like that. I'm sure my gardener's gaze spent so much time in the pansy corner. Go on. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, I mean that's it. Haven't they been bombing parts of Greece, or haven't they bombed the bases in Greece? You know. Yeah, I mean it's nice to have a mixture. If anybody's into gardening, like Ginger, it's nice to have a mixture of your plants, and your vegetables. If you got a big enough garden to put veg in, even if you haven't, you can put them in pots. You stick a couple of tomato plants in a pot, and you'll have plenty of tomatoes out of it. I don't blame you, really. I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, the way things are going in the world at the moment till it settles down. It's just fucking. It's gone to fuck, haven't it? Everywhere. It really has gone to fuck. I spoke to my missus spoke to her brother. He lives out in Crete, and they've got a huge US base out there, naval base, So, and it's across it's called Suda Bay, and it's the other side of Suda Bay from where he lives. So, but we asked him, he said, anything been going on? And he said, I don't know, I'm in Mexico. So, well, have you keep knocking yourself off again there, Laura?
Sorry, the finger slipped, love, and it wasn't just that my battery went at the same time. I've just had to come back in and charge my phone. Sorry about that. So we should be going to Zakynthos or the surrounding areas. Originally, we were going to try and book a hotel, but after thinking about it and looking around, it's better value for money. Also, and no screaming kids all the time. I have to put up with that every week with my nephews and all that jazz. So I need a break from the screaming children, please. And so does my best mate, Matt.
See if you can get adults only hotel,
Yeah. So what we're going to do, instead of doing the hotel thing, it makes sense to just do an Airbnb, because you better value for money. You've got more privacy and more of your own space. And we can also have our own swimming pool, which would be great. Get a cracking view of the island and the beach and the sea and all that jazz. My best friend Matt is a very big guy, like I've mentioned before. He's like 6'8", nearly 6'9" tall. So he's a big guy, and he's got ginormous feet, ginormous hands, ginormous legs. So I've got to make sure that he's as comfortable as possible, as well as myself as well, of course. Matt is pretty fit and healthy. He's on a bit of a weight loss journey at the minute, and he's been doing really well, bless him. But he does have, the only health issue he has is a problem with his ankles. And it's under control at the minute, but the warmer weather definitely helps. But this cold weather we get at times over in the UK through the winter hasn't been helping him at all with his ankles. But they're doing okay for now. As long as that stays under control, that's all good in the hood, not a problem. That's the only thing I've got to think of health-wise with Matt. With myself, of course, it's a totally different story. I've got a lot to consider, a lot to think about, and I've got all my medications and all that shit to consider and take with me as well, of course, on top. Yeah. So we want to make sure that wherever we end up being in Zakynthos or surrounding areas in Greece, that we're on as flat a surface as possible, not too many steep hills like this all the time, as flat as we can get, near to the beach and the sea as close as we can get, and also have some like shops nearby, restaurants not far away, just within like a 5-10 minute walk, have as much stuff around us that we need as possible. And then with having an Airbnb, of course, instead of a hotel, we've got more freedom. We'll have our own kitchen, a proper little house we'll have going on here. So we'll have plenty of space for the two of us, and we'll be able to go to like a local supermarket, mini mart, whatever you want to call them, go in there, grab some food, drinks, supplies, whatever we need, and get that straight into the fridge and freezer when we get to the Airbnb, and just make sure we've got everything that we need. Plus, I'm going to make sure, that I make sure that I definitely 100% buy my sunscreen, either sun oil or sun cream with high SPF in it. That's a we're talking, even though I'm half Polish and I've got the cool toned olive skin, I can tan very well in the sun, but I don't want to be burning or damaging my skin in any way. I very rarely burn, but you still can obviously damage your skin even if you don't burn. So what I'm going to do is make sure that I buy my sun oil or sun lotion, sun cream, whatever you want to call it, sunscreen, when I get to Greece, and buy it from their shops there. It's cheaper. It is a lot better than what we make over here. And because they have such a high, very strong UV rays with a weaker ozone layer, that means that the UV rays can hit you more, even more than we get over here. So I'm not risking it for a biscuit. So I'm just going to get me sunscreen from the local shops when we get to Greece, and we're getting our food supplies and drinks in. I'm going to grab some then, buy a couple of bottles, make sure we've got some after sun as well. And even though Matt is half Jamaican, you see, so he's mixed race basically, he's half black and half white. So he will go very, very dark very, very quickly. And even so, I'm still going to be lavering him total head to toe in sunscreen. So I've already said to him, mate, can you please make sure that you do my back for me with the sunscreen? He's like, not a problem at all. So I can trust Matt to be able to do things like that for me without it being awkward or being an issue or anything like that. So yeah, he's like a big brother to me, Matt. He really is. And this is the first time we've ever been abroad together. We've spent time together, obviously stayed over and stuff with each other before, and having sleepovers at each other's places over the years, but I've never been abroad with him. So he's going to be all new, and I just can't wait to make like new memories and stuff. Because last time I went abroad was terrible.
He needs to book his leg room on the plane then if he's that tall.
Yes. Exactly, that's what I was going to tell you too. We obviously need to make sure that Matt has plenty of leg room. 6'8", nearly 6'9", man. His sisters, right, similar age to him or just a few years younger. They're both past 6 foot. His sisters, they're a very tall family, and he's 6'8", nearly 6'9", but his granddad was 6'11". Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? So it's a very tall family, and his nephews, two of his nephews, right, from his sister's kids, one of his sister's children, they're both in the teens, right? One of them's 13, the other one's 15. They're both either nearly at 6 foot or just past 6 foot already. That's insane. And then my nephew, we're going back to my family now. That was my best mate Matthew's family. My family, we've got a mixture. Most of them are quite tall, but that's on my mum's side of the family, the Brits, the English people, we're quite tall. But on the Polish side of the family, my dad's side, we're quite small, or smallish, petite. That's where I come into play. I look very much like my Polish grandma, my dad's mum, And I've got the cheekbones, I've got the eye colour, the hair colour, all the same. And when you see photographs of her growing up when she was in her 20s, 30s, 40s, wow, I can really see myself in her now massively. And I just love that. I'm so proud to have Polish roots, I really am. But my nephew, though, my sister's son, she's got 2 nephews, my younger nephews. One of them is just turned 5, the other one's just turned 7. The one who's just turned 7, the older one, I'm 5'3", yeah? He's now there on my thigh. He's now up to my shoulder. We did a height check the other day when he was here on Sunday celebrating my birthday for yesterday. And he's literally there on my shoulder now. And I'm 5'3", and he's only 7 years old, just turned 7 years old. And he's already up to there on me. Absolutely crazy. And then the other one, who's a bit younger, who's just turned 5, he's now here, just above the boobies. So, yeah, they are both going to be very, very tall boys. They really are. It's kind of scary. I don't need those security guards, love. When I get back to my singing, yeah, as soon as possible, and when I'm out doing gigs again in the future, I ain't joking. Some of us singers do need some protection sometimes, because the amount of drunk pissheads, yeah, idiots, they've had one too many to drink, will try and come onto the stage with you, grab your microphone from you, and thinking it's a fucking karaoke night, when I'm there as the professional singer trying to do a set, do you know what I mean? A proper paid gig for me. Oh, it's fucking have a go. Fuck off. Just no, don't come near the singer, don't touch the singer, and do not touch my flipping equipment, mate, or that microphone will go right round your head.
How far away do you think you are from doing singing again and that? How far away down the road?
When it comes to like singing at a gig, I would say I'm not all the way ready for that yet. No, I'm more ready to be able to perform at home, doing some like stuff online, doing practices from home, and then obviously doing live streams with my singing when I can too, as well as putting music videos out when I can as well in the future. So I'm hoping and praying that over the next year, something like that, within the next year and a half, if that I can actually be at the stage health-wise and confidence-wise and weight-wise to be able to perform in front of like a live crowd of people again, like I used to always do back in the day a few years ago. So I reckon I'd be ready to perform a bit more, like if I was to sing to you now or something and warm my voice up properly. Yes, I reckon I could maybe do that for a little while. But it's doing it in front of people live. That's the scary thing, because that's when things can really go wrong. And again, if you've got pissheads in a pub, for example, or a bar or a restaurant, whatever, some of them can't control themselves. And this is why it's so important that you have someone with you when you're doing these gigs to not only help you with the equipment, because we're talking big, heavy equipment here. We've got speakers, mic stands, everything. We need someone to help me with all that, loading it up, setting it up and packing it all the way at the end of the night. But I also need someone to literally be a protection for me, because it's not just me we're talking about here. I'm more concerned about not only my welfare and safety, but also my equipment's welfare and safety. So I cannot have anybody. It's like, for example, Ty, yeah, someone being drunk, or even if they're not drunk and they're not watching what they're doing, they go and trip over someone or something, and the drink goes all over your equipment.
I know that would be.
I would flip my lid, mate. Just nah, you can't be doing that. So that's another thing you need to consider again, is insurance. See what we're talking about insurance nowadays when it comes to live singing and gigs and all that jazz. How much are we talking roughly nowadays to be able to protect my equipment and have some form of insurance on it or whatever? So I need to look into that as well. But I'm, like I say, I need to get the confidence back up more, and it's believing in myself again. And I'm so scared that It's never happened in my life before. I've never been booed. No one's ever booed me. I've never been booed off stage. I've always had good responses, even if it's not gone as well as I thought it would go. Over the years, I've smashed the gigs and I've been really proud of myself. But when you've been so sick for so long and your confidence starts going like this, down and not up, or not like that level, it does take a lot of time to bring yourself back to life again. I never used to be like this. Never.
Let me just say hello to hi, Rachel. Not that Rachel.
Hi,
good to see you. Nancy, good to see you. Well, DT got the answer for your big friend, your mate, but then that was perfect for you. Was a roadie
Matt.
Bodyguard. Ideal situation, eh?
Yes, we've already mentioned this, in fact. Nice one for that, DT. Yes, I've already said to Matt, like, would you seriously consider doing some security for me in the future? And he's like, yeah, of course I would. But he said, the only thing that worries me, Laura, is my ankles. That's the only problem, because if Matt didn't have the ankle problems he's got yet, he would have already got a security job. I've told him this for years. I was like, Matt, mate, you are at the perfect height and stature and build to be a security guard, and he's already had some experience before over the years with work. He works at Sainsbury's, you see, full time. He works on the cashier stuff, but he also works doing the big heavy lifting and all that as well. So, but at times when we've had dickheads coming in the door, he's had to be security. So go on.
Is it due to his weight, the ankle problems? He got, is he water retention?
Yeah, his ankle problem started when he was in his 20s. I think he was in his late teens, early 20s, and he was very slim back in the day, but he has gained some weight over time, and they have said to him, the less weight you've got on you, the better. Help you in the long run. So that's what he's doing. He's already lost 3.5 stone in weight already in the past year and a half or so. So he's still going strong with that. He's eating better, he's exercising more, and he is gradually losing more weight, which is awesome. But he still needs to lose probably another 2 to 3 stone in weight. So, but once he's done that, hopefully that'll improve his ankle problems a bit more. But there's a chance it might not all go the way he's hoping it will go. We're hoping this will kind of cure him. Well, there's a chance that might not happen. But again, the less weight he's got on his ankles, the better. So this is why he's on this weight loss journey. And he's lost, over 3 stone already in just over a year or so, I think it's been now.
I don't know if that's a word DT made up there. Gigantic
ankylite.
I couldn't even pronounce it, DT. Yeah, maybe it's water retention because of his weight, that type of thing. So, hey, Rob,
it's like with anything. Yeah, you've got to balance everything out, haven't you? And that's exactly what he's trying to do at the minute. Is just keep the weight coming down. Don't go crazy. Just gradually do it. He's been having those what they call doodahs, the Weight Watcher shakes. Yeah, he drinks those. He normally has 2 of those a day. Snacks on healthy stuff, no more chocolate, no more biscuits like he was doing the other year. He got rid of all that and replaced it with fruit and nuts and good snacks to have. He has treats now and again, but just in moderation at times, only now and again. And then he has a dinner as well when he gets back from work. And he'll make himself like big bowls of pasta with eggs in.
Hello.
No times just had a call, not a problem. So yeah, he's on this weight loss journey, Matt, my best friend, bless him, and he's smashing it so far. And if he keeps going the way he's going so far, then that's awesome. And hopefully he can lose a bit more weight before we go on holiday in a few months. So yeah, can't wait to get the heck out of here. So I've got to finish off filling out my passport form this week online, attach the photograph, send it off, wait for that to turn up, and then in the next few weeks' time, we'll be booking something for flights and the Airbnb. I'm just trying to get as much money together as possible. Thankfully, for my birthday, 40th birthday yesterday, I did get a bit of money, some money from friend and family. So I will be using that towards my holiday, basically. That's now going to be my holiday money. So whatever money I can get together over the coming weeks, or whatever I've been sent for birthday money, yesterday for my 40th is basically going to be money for my holiday. Whether it's spending money or money towards the flights and the Airbnb, just getting as much together as I can. And then, yeah, I've got to make sure that I go out and do some clothes shopping as well, which thankfully, again, I was given some gift cards to be able to go to some clothes shops and get myself some new clothes for the summertime and for my holiday. So that works out well too. And as I said before, it's definitely going to be an Airbnb, yeah? Hiya, Susan, darling. Hope you're okay, sweetheart. It's definitely going to be an Airbnb because I'm not putting up with any more screaming children when I have to deal with that a few times a week as it is already with my nephews and the friends and stuff. So, yes, I definitely need somewhere that's peaceful and as quiet as possible, and with decent, you know, restaurants nearby, not far from the beach and the sea, just everything you need around you, really. Yeah. So, yeah, bring it on. Can't wait.
I've got to go now. I've got to go now. Yes, that was a phone call. My car is ready to pick up, so I've got to go.
All right, sweetie. Not a problem. Thanks for having us time, yeah?
Anyone going live so we can, anybody doing a live?
Yeah, is anyone about? If so, I'll try and join if I can in a bit. I need to have something to eat. And if I can go live in a bit or something, I will do it later on. Right, Ty, thank you.
Take care. Take care. Take care.
Bye for now. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Right, everyone. That was a phone call. My car's ready. I've got to go and pick it up, so it's a shame. But, yeah, whatever's been discussed on the panel, you do your own research as normal, you know. I hope everyone's good, and I'll finish like I normally do by saying, be kind to those that are kind to you. And if they're not, fuck them. But don't forget, people, whatever said in the panel, not everyone's got the same views on everything. So we all share different views and we all have different opinions. So don't let it bite you on your ass. Anyway, until the next time, people, take care. As we say in Wales, Oil Fawr, goodbye. And big up my mods all day long and big up the chat. Chat's fantastic as per normal. And take care, everyone. God bless. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.